to 1 edge at the New York Knicks, along with Trevor Harris, Vlad Louison, Courtney Fallon here. I'm Tommy Tighe. Let's head north to Madison Square Garden for tonight's call with the radio voices of your Miami Heat, Jason Jackson and Amy Audibert. Jax?
Tommy, thank you very much. Right to the starting lineups we go. The home team will go with Barrett Randall, Robinson of the Mitchell variety, Brunson and Grimes back in the first five as we experienced in Game 4 for your Miami Heat. Vincent Strus, Adebayo, Love, and the fifth-time All-NBA player, Jimmy Butler, his first time as a second-teamer. As we head now to check in on the health report presented by Florida Blue, your local Blue Cross Blue Shield. Hero, hand out. Oladipo, knee out. For the Knicks, Evan Fournier, who we haven't seen in the series, not available due to illness. The left ankle sprain will have Emmanuel quickly out. Jericho Sims had right shoulder surgery. He is not available. What we do have, though, are keys to victory.
Let's hope, Jax. Number one, and I'm not going to say it any fancy way, rebound the ball. That's about it. I mean, it has been such a huge part of this series. Miami out-rebounded New York in Game 4. It worked out well. You control the pace and tempo when you've got the ball in your hands. Number two, the assist bliss. Get that ball popping around. Double-digit scores. There was 5 of them in Game 4, and just engaging the defense. Keep that ball popping. Number 3. I mean, there's probably 5 keys, but number 3, most important, don't play with your food. Finish this tonight on the ground, in the air. Get them all.
And with that matter, our officials, the crew chief, Miami's own John Goebel, alongside Eric Lewis, Carl Lane. The alternative is Mitchell, alternate, I should say. It's not the alternative. It's the alternate official. He would be the alternative if somebody gets hurt. Mitchell Irvin and John's brother, Jason Goebel, in the replay center. From Stuart, Florida to West Palm Beach, Fort Lauderdale to Miami, down throughout the Florida Keys, everywhere in between and beyond. It's time to ball, y'all. The Heat is on the radio, and the Heat starts this game with the Rock. Gabe working left. Long Leon, Barrett on him. Double team comes, he gets out of it. Bounce pass inside to a backdoor cutting Love for the first score of the game. Right hand right over the front of the rim. Miami up 2-0, 11:36 here in the first quarter. Brunson brings it up, gets it to Randall. He flips it to Grimes, who kicks it back out top to Brunson. Brunson looking to his left, gets it to Randall. Bam in front, sidestep, 3, rattles it in. Knicks up 3-2, 11-16 first quarter. Gabe into the paint, scoops it, bounces around, it's off, ball is loose, bouncing all over the place, out to Love. Love snaps it into the right corner to Gabe, out top to Strus. He drives, the teardrop bounces around, 3 times it in for a little juice box.
And you love that response from a big contested 3 from Julius Randle that really got the crowd involved, but how about the execution and the ball movement on the other end for Miami?
And a timeout on the floor, and on the ground underneath the basket, right in front of the Miami Heat bench. Is that Julius Randle on the floor?
Oh, boy.
It is. I mean, and he's in serious pain. I did not see how he went down. Did you?
Not at all. I saw Tibbs walking all the way down the sideline, and I was wondering what happened. Rebounding battle inside with Bam Adebayo, and he's grabbing the side of his face.
He got actually hit in the face on that rebound battle. Let's take our break. We'll be back in a moment with the Heat up 4-3, 10:55. Remains here in the first quarter. This is the Miami Heat audio experience.
When it comes to basketball in Florida, Valley Sports Sun is the heart of the state, bringing you to the hardwood for all the biggest moments.
Kaboom! He's on fire!
Watch your hometown team turn up the temperature as they battle the very best around the league.
Oh, my.
Plus, pregame with your favorite Valley Sports team before and after each game for the Heat live pre- and post-game shows.
Yes.
Catch the Heat all season long on Valley Sports Sun, the Valley Sports app, and Valley Sports Plus.
Can health insurance be a doorway to a healthier life? To yoga classes? To nutrition classes? To nurses you don't need an appointment to see? Or even community specialists who give you access to helpful resources? It can. Our Florida Blue Centers offer all that and a whole lot more. All you have to do is walk through the door. What else can health insurance do? Find out at floridablue.com. Florida Blue, your local Blue Cross Blue Shield. Florida Blue is a trade name of Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Florida, Inc.
The season is here, and so is your chance to experience all the thrilling Heat basketball live and in the stands. As the official marketplace of the NBA, Ticketmaster has got you covered with the largest selection of seats of any ticketing marketplace. Do not miss any of the action. Grab your tickets now at Ticketmaster.com/heat.
At the UPS store, not every small business needs the same thing, but every small business needs something. We're the scanning and faxing store, the printing store, the packing and shipping store,
I need my designing place and my printing place to be the same place store.
We're the one-stop, right around the corner, everything you need so you can be unstoppable store. The UPS store, be unstoppable. The UPS store locations are independently owned. Product, services, pricing, and hours may vary. See Center for details.
Time to get back courtside with the Heat. The Heat is on the radio.
10:55 to go in the first quarter, 4-3. Miami on top of New York. He doesn't seem to mind starting in the playoffs a second straight year. The people nationally call him Max Struss, which reminds me with fuss and muss. Words that obviously don't ring a bell like juice, loose, or moose. As the swing man said, the pronunciation and questions about being undrafted used to bother him, but not offended anymore. Sure, they have a chip on their shoulder remembering when, but I hope the way we play, he says, we make people believe that we belong. 7 undrafted players on the 14-man roster, and winning shows so much about everybody involved to get them here, many of them feeling overlooked at times, but hardly anymore. 48 minutes from a third visit to the East Finals in 4 years might show, Jax, who truly belongs. Back to you.
Tommy, thank you very much. Strus has scored in double figures and 3 straight for the first time since the All-Star break. He had 16 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, and steal on the block in Game 4. Over the span, he's averaging over 17 points per game. Back to the face of one Julius Randle. What did you notice on that rebound with him and Bam there?
Yeah, Bam had inside position, and I guess there wasn't a wind-up of a collision. I mean, there was definitely like contact, physical in the paint. It's early, Jack. It's gonna be a long night.
And here's Randle with Bam in front, trying to work left mid post, fade, fire. It's off. Rebound by Robinson, and he got fouled by Love as he was trying to kick it out to Grimes.
I like that strategy, though. You have to keep Bam on Julius Randle, who did such a good job staying down, contesting with his length. And if you're Kevin Love, he had inside, but Mitchell Robinson is such a load. Just don't let him go up with the 2 if he gets a second look.
Brunson, bottom of the circle, teardrop. It's off. Tapped around into the hands of Love. He looks left, gets it to Butler. Left-hand dribble, now to the right. As he's moving up the left-hand side, picks up that dribble, gets to Bam. Bam squares up on Robinson, fires out to Love, top of the arc 3, curls off. Brunson with a rebound and push. As the Knicks move from right to left in this first half, he gets free, left-hand layup, good for Brunson. Knicks up 5-4. Just over 10 minutes to go here in the first quarter. And a run and scoop, a miss, offensive rebound, out of the hands of Bam after the Vincent miss. Brunson has it on the other end. Knicks with the 1-point lead, 9:47 here in the first. Brunson moves it to his right, into the hands of Randle, who's bouncing on Jimmy's chest, gets to the bottom of the circle, puts it up left hand, curls out, Love with the rebound, got knocked to the floor, no call. Kicks it to Strus, who kicks it back left into the hands of Butler as he crosses the timeline with a right-hand dribble. Now moving to his right. And Grimes in front, still going right. Handoff on the right wing to Vincent. Vincent moving left. Pulls it back. 5 on the shot clock. On the Garden logo. Bounce pass to Love. He catches. Realizes he has to fire. Does. In and out. Jimmy offensive rebound and put back on the right-hand side. Nobody saw.
Oh, that's a killer for the Knicks because they really did a good job defensively, smothering Gabe in the corner, really taking some time off. But Jimmy just strolls right in there from the baseline, and how much resistance at the rim. Take those.
6-5, Miami back out front. 8:54 here in the first quarter. Brunson moves to his right. Randle snaps it to the right-hand side. Barrett for 3, in and out. Love with the rebound. He wanted to snap ahead, but gives it to Strus. Bounce pass up past midcourt to Jimmy. Jimmy, left-hand dribble along the arc, moving to his left, turns back right to Love for 3. Bounces off the front of the rim. Love now 0 for 3 from downtown. Heat up 1. Randle had an open look for 3. Strus got in there to make him think about it, so he puts a right-hand dribble on the floor. Gets Strooks to the mid post. Double team comes. He has to get off it. Deflected by Jimmy. Into the hands of Gabe. Gabe doesn't have numbers, but he has Jimmy. Gets it to him. He powers it up. Lost the ball. Bam just got hammered by Grimes as Bam was going to go up and throw it down. The cramped sandwich stopped by that hack.
And this is what Spo talked about between the plays in terms of Bam making a decision to double, forcing a tough pass and a backside pickoff from Jimmy. And Jackson turned into a 4-on-2. I like that Jimmy kind of went with it, understanding he had rebounders and trailers. And now Bam's at the line with a foul drawn on Grimes. It's all right.
With a Heat win, you win with Papa John's Pizza. Your Heat, if they beat the Knicks tonight, well, there's so much would happen if that happens. But you're also, tomorrow, 50% off your entire regular menu price online order at papajohns.com or on the app with the promo code HEATWIN. Papa John's, your official delivery pizza of your Miami Heat. Bam makes the first. Second one is in as well for the man that was named to the 2022-23 NBA All-Defensive Second Team, earning 13 first-team votes, 27 second-team votes. Marks Adebayo's fourth consecutive NBA All-Defensive Team selection, the 18th by Heat player in team history. And Bam right at the defensive task of getting Barrett to miss as he was working right baseline. Vincent kicks it up to Love, to Strus. Three ball doesn't go from the left corner pocket. Eric gets a rebound, and Mitchell Robinson was shook up on that rebounding
Gabe
body
Vincent.
collision.
Gabe Vincent, little guy on the
business?
smallest guy on the floor, got on the biggest guy on the floor.
Up and in, a lob to the left hand of Robinson. There's a throwdown, and New York trails Miami 8-7. Butler, free throw line, dotted line, kicks it left corner. Gabe, three ball, and apparently those feet were out of bounds. So it'll be Nick Ball. It was a missed three, but that thing was whistled off before that thing was in the air, as Vincent's feet were on the line. Brunson bringing it up with the Heat up 8-7. Vincent was wearing it. Barrett, three ball, top of the arc, in and out. Strus with the rebound. And a loose ball foul as Bam was trying to break in front of Barrett. Barrett was grabbing Bam.
Well,
they're going to call it a take foul, I believe. That's exactly what. That's they're going to. At first, I saw the take gesture by Eric Lewis, and apparently they decided not to do it because it'll be side out of bounds. Strus gets it into Vincent. Heat up 8-7, 7:05. That would have been a shot in the ball. Take fouls administered there. Love, mid-range, air ball from the left side of the paint. Grimes firing for three. It swirls in from the right wing. That thing took its time getting in the bucket, touching every part of the rim first.
And Max was in his space. It wasn't wide open. A couple early makes for New York have been contested.
2 for 4 for New York, 0 for 4 for Miami. Here's Vincent the drive. He forced it up. It goes, popped out, the foul. It's going to be on Barrett. That's the third for New York this quarter. One more, and it's bonus time for Miami at the 6:30 mark here in the first quarter. As Barrett will head out, and Hart will pick the hardwood for the first time. Barrett in 6 minutes, 0 for 3, 0 for 2 from downtown. So a couple rebounds and an assist, plus 2 personal fouls. Inbound by Miami. Bam turns it over, trying to stuff it inside to Jimmy, inside the right block. Grimes is traveling. He was bobbling the ball and moving at the same time. Ball's on the floor. No call. It's going to be Nick's ball as it goes out of bounds. Baseline, right side of the stanchion. It's just weird. It's almost like his body was collapsing as Grimes was trying to get the ball moving. But he wasn't dribbling while he was moving.
It's worth making the point, Jax, that New York looks very active, much more active than Game 4. I mean, on the glass, the effort of loose balls. And I don't think that's a surprise from anybody.
To Randall, right side. Bam on an island with him. He had to get off it. And that one offensive foul as Randall had a elbow right into the neck of Bam Adebayo. And Bam's like, I'm here to take it. He's fired up at the contact.
Well, he should be, because you know what? That's another perfect example of, it doesn't show up in a box score for Bam, but if you're telling me that is not elite defense in terms of using his body to play a lane to the point where it's so frustrating, that a guy's going to put his elbow in you. Wow.
Benson, 3-ball right side. It's off. Offensive rebound by Love. He gets it to Strus for 3. There's the first make of the evening for the Miami Heat, and it's our first dose of our daily allowance of Strus Jones.
Jackson.
Offensive foul on the other end.
Oh, wow.
It's going to be Heat ball going the other way.
That's going to be a screen getting called on Mitchell Robinson, setting a screen.
That's his first. A foul drawn by Gabe Vincent. Heat up 11-10, 5:42 here in the first quarter. Jimmy with the rock. Right-hand dribble along the arc. Gets to the right wing. Grimes in front. Screen from Bam. Uses it right side. Now working right baseline. Bounce pass back to Bam. Pump fake. Now he puts it up. Too many steps by Bam Adebayo. It's going to be Nick's ball. A pump fake. Dragged a pivot foot there, I imagine.
But how about Jimmy sucking the entire defense in on that? You look like you're playing in these tight corner quarters, and he still finds a way to get to the rim on the baseline.
Butler coming off a 10-assist game. Another offensive foul by New York. Oh, boy, there were a lot of them in game 4. I'm just counting with my own mind right here. That's at least 3 by New York here in the first quarter.
Oh, yeah, Quentin Grimes just got in front of Gabe and with 2 hands drilled him down.
Yeah, that'll be an offensive foul.
I mean, that's called smashing the flash, bumping the cutter. If Gabe's there first, you can't plow through him.
Jimmy to match. 3-ball. Rips the net from the right wing this time. My cup runneth over already with juice.
I hope you don't have an early alarm clock.
Get the carafe out. I'll take it. 14-10, Heat out front, 4:54 here in the first. Hart puts it behind his back to Randall. Top of the arc, sidestep, 3-ball. It's long. Vincent tracks it down at the top of the circle. Leaves it for Jimmy. He scoops a pass up to Love, left side. Love trying to get to the Bam as Bam works on Randall, but he kicks it out top into the hands of Butler. Snaps it to Love. Pump fake. Puts it on the floor. Gets to the right elbow. Bounce pass to Vincent. Jumper inside the circle. Rips the net. Gabe Vincent, his first make in 4 tries. Heat up by 6. 16-10 the count. 4:22 here in the first quarter. And we have a timeout on the floor. 8 points for Strus. 2 of 3 going in from the land of milk and honey. It's an 8-0 run over the last 126 for the Miami Heat. So the Heat is on the radio.
This is Jason Jackson with the Miami Heat, and I'm here to introduce you to Accordis, preferred partner of the Miami Heat. Accordis provides the latest technology to help us and many more enterprises like yours to thrive with their solutions for network, managed printing, IT security, and more. They hold one of South Florida's largest authorized partner networks, partnering with Cisco, Microsoft, Samsung, LG, Xerox, Dell, HP, and dozens more. Accordis gives your business the fast and effective tech game plan it needs to continue to win. To start winning with us, contact Accordis today at 1-888-331-3134 or visit them at www.accordiscorp.com.
Imagine a bank that is always in your court, one that sees their customers as part of a team with a common goal to achieve your dreams. Well, imagine that. There is one. We're Amerant. We're ready to help you wherever you are in life, and just as importantly, wherever you want to go. Because at Amerant, we want you to live a life beyond what you could imagine. Amerant, official bank of the Miami Heat. Member FDIC.
Fly to Philly, take off to Tampa, depart for Denver. Following your team on the road is more rewarding with the new American Airlines Advantage program. Your flights and everyday spend not only earn you miles towards your next trip, but also loyalty points toward Advantage status. All the more reason to purchase both a home and away jersey. With status comes great benefits like priority boarding, free checked bags, and complimentary upgrades. Not a member? Enroll for free today at AA.com. American Airlines, you are why we fly. Terms and conditions apply.
Injured in a crash? You deserve Anajar Levine. We stand up to the big insurance companies. They want you to settle for a fraction of what your case is worth, but we'll fight to get you the maximum money for your injuries. Experience the Anajar Levine difference. Call me, Glenn Levine, at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733 for a free consultation and take back control of your life.
Main office, Fort Lauderdale.
You love watching, following, and sometimes even playing the game. Don't ever let an injury keep you from it. Let the all-pro staff at Baptist Health Orthopedic Care, the official sports medicine provider of the Miami Heat, get you back to what you love. Visit baptisthealth.net/ortho for more information. Doesn't it feel good to know you can go where the pros go?
Back to Miami Heat action. The Heat is on the radio.
I mean, we just got to be ready for the jump. We got to be prepared from the tip. Whatever punches they're going to throw, we got to be able to take them and throw our own. We got to be the aggressors. Keep doing what we're doing, match the physicality, and just be ready for anything to start the game and come out and weather it and keep throwing our own punches.
You expect the expected, and you just give yourself a better opportunity. With all that being said, we still have to do our job and come in there and set the tone and do the things we need to do on the court to overcome that.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of different emotions. We have two really competitive teams. That's why you have to stay stable, stay present, work one possession of the game at a time.
Your Miami Heat talking about the appropriate Game 5 mentality coming in. Amy, we've already seen 6 lead changes, and now thanks to an 8-0 run, Miami in front. A couple money balls have gone in from Max after the team started 0 for 5, and just trying to weather what will be a few emotional swings throughout this game. Brunson jumper, left elbow, he gets it. As the Knicks aren't going too far. Miami 16, New York 12. 4 minutes remain here in the first quarter. Strus fires from the top of the arc. In and out. Rebound for Randall. That's his first in 8 minutes to go with just 3 points. Gets it to the right wing. Bam in front. Drives him down to the right post. Trying to bounce off him. Into him. Flips it up. Bounces around and out. Ball tapped right back to Randall from Hartenstein. He gets it to Grimes, who drives and gets an easy layup that he missed. Point blank, driving left baseline. Here comes Jimmy with the rock. Brings it back out top. Bounce pass for Bam right in front of him. Bam gets hit by Hartenstein, puts it up, no call. Love with the offensive rebound. He got hit by Hart. That'll be Hart's first personal foul.
I'm not mad with the physicality of this game, and it's on both sides, and I appreciate the consistency. But that time, Kevin Love did a great job fighting inside of Hart for the second chance opportunity. And Hart, you can see it as we see it on the replay, rip right down over his shoulder and pull back. So I like the bumping. I like the physicality, but then you do have to, of course, that stuff is not legal.
Did you just say Love was in Hart?
Oh, my gosh.
I think you just did.
I did. I didn't even know it.
Lowry, Martin, and Zeller in. We've got a offensive foul on Miami, so we're going the other way. Hartenstein's in for Robinson. So it's Randall, Brunson, Grimes, Hart, Hartenstein, Zeller, Martin, Lowry, Strus, and Butler with the Heat up 4, 16-12, 3:08 remains here in the first quarter. That foul was on Martin, by the way. His first minute. Brunson misses a jumper from the top of the circle. Ball ends up in Brunson's hands. He gets to Hart. Hart bobbles it as he gets to the mid-post, left side. Lost the ball, trying to get it to Brunson. Lowry has it, kicks it up to Martin, right side. Goes behind his back, gets it to Lowry, who kicks it out top to Strus. Back to Martin, to Strus, top of the arc. Got bounced by Brunson, no call. Gives it to Zeller on the drive. He flips it up. He misses. The putback by Jimmy doesn't go, but he gets hit. He's going to the line.
Again, you're looking at an offensive possession for the Heat. It touches all 5 players. A lot of bumps, but they just stick with it. Of course, it's Jimmy, the closer, not just in the game, Jax. On that time, the possession.
And the 5th offensive rebound of the quarter for the Miami Heat. 4 on the other side for New York.
And 3 for 3 on those opportunities going into the previous timeout. So they're also capitalizing.
The 2023 White Hot playoffs have already been a ride to remember, but we still haven't reached our destination. We want you in the passenger seat, so purchase your tickets now through heat.com/playoffs and make your voice heard as your Heat push for the ultimate home court advantage. Jimmy made them both. Heat up 18-12. 2:25 remains here in the first quarter. Brunson stuck in the paint. A whistle. Foul is going to be on Jimmy, who was reaching to grab that rock right out of the hands of Brunson. For Butler, that's his first personal. just the second for Miami here in the first quarter. Ball inbound from the far side into the hands of Brunson. Curls into the paint. Bounce pass to Hart. He springs up, has nowhere to go. Ball goes out of bounds off Zeller. It'll be New York ball with 6 seconds remaining on the shot clock. 2:15 here in the first quarter. Lead up by 6, 18-12. Baseline inbound. Brunson fakes right. Pump fakes. Gets it out top to Hartenstein. He'll hand off to Randall. Sets a screen. Randall uses it, fires a 3. He misses. Zeller taps it to the hands of Martin, pushes it up to Lowry. Lowry to Butler, top of the arc, left side. Right hand dribble into the paint, scoops it over to the far side, and offensive foul as Jimmy ran into Brunson, trying to get it done. Firing that ball in the corner. Let's pause 10 seconds to allow stations to identify themselves. This is the Miami Heat audio experience.
The Miami Heat play here. WQAM Miami. WPOW HD2 Miami. WKIS HD2 Boca Raton. Powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys.
Hard for 3, right wing. It doesn't go. Sky high rebound by Zeller. We're in the mud, Amy. It's 18-12, and we only have a minute and a half left in the first quarter. It's almost like the dirt with water in it.
It's almost like these players have seen each other a lot the last couple weeks with all these charges.
Stroops, 3 ball. He missed it from the left corner. Hart with the rock, pushing the other way. Fires it to Grimes. A long 2. He got it to go from the left side. Grimes 2 for 3. He has 5 points. Heat up 4, 18-14. 1:07 to go here in the first quarter. Jimmy, left-hand dribble, sees a double team. Martin gives it right back to Butler. He uses a right screen from Zeller. It's to the right side of the arc. Fires a 3. He got hit by Hart. Butler will go to the line to shoot 3. And Hart can't stand it. Headband off, strolling the other way. That's his 3rd personal foul.
Oh, that's a landing space. I mean,
they might even have to look at this.
I mean,
so they can moan and groan in here all they want. Hart hit him and then landed beneath him. And here comes the crew chief, Jason Goebel, to let us know. And they'll be all upset in here.
Trigger on the floor is a possible flagrant foul.
And that is the rule. You cannot land beneath the feet of a shooter, as we well know.
Yeah, I don't understand the discontent because, I mean, this is something that's, oh, by the way, Caleb Martin in the last game got dinged on the same thing basically against Jalen Brunson. So these guys must have been watching, right, the TV where that was explained. I'm not sure why they're so upset here. Jimmy was up and down.
Although it was a perfect 2-foot landing by Jimmy on the foot of Hart.
Well, let's hope those ankles are okay.
There. Well, that's better if both feet, right?
Yeah.
Because then you get a firm landing. So I know I'm wrong a great deal. This should be 3 shots and the ball for Miami as we're inside a minute. 56.7 seconds remaining in a muddy first quarter.
Upon review, a flagrant foul penalty 1 is being assessed to Josh Hart for invading Butler's landing space on a reckless closeout. Butler will have 3 free throws, and Miami will have possession of the ball at free throw line extended.
John Goebel with the explanation and determination of what we already believe to be true. So Butler will go to the line where he's 2 for 2. Jimmy's 1 for 2 from the floor. 4 points, 2 rebounds, an assist, and a steal in 11 minutes. And Butler, with his playoffs, is shooting 77% from the line, is shooting 87% from the free throw line in this series. First one up. Rattles out for Jimmy. They're so happy about it in here. Huh?
Yeah.
Second offering by Jimmy is in. Just net.
That one didn't even touch anything almost.
Only the bottom of the net shimmied.
It's a quick adjustment.
As that one went through. 3 for 4 from the line for Butler. He's got 5 points. Trying to make it 6. as well as a 6-point lead for Miami. He does heat up 20-14 with 56.7 remaining here in the first quarter. It's going to be a far side inbound for Miami as Strus takes a seat. And Duncan Robinson is in the game for the first time. Inbound up top into the hands of Zeller. Zeller looking to his right, gets it to Butler. Butler has a left screen from Duncan. He uses it, spins, puts it up. Zeller grabs it, kicks it out top to Lowry. To Martin, now in the hands of Jimmy. Pump fake left side. 8 on the shot clock. He's got Hartenstein on him. He drives him into the paint. Leaves it for Duncan, who has a finger roll as he worked the right baseline over the rim on the right side.
All heads turn to Jimmy when he's driving to the lane, and Duncan, great baseline, weak side, cut to the basket.
Heat up 22-14. 25 seconds remain here in the first quarter. Turnover. Jimmy with the rip. Got it to Caleb. Left hand off the glass on the left side. Heat up 10. Third assist for Butler. First take and make for Martin. 24-14. 6 seconds to go. Foul by Zeller, about 35 feet away from the bucket.
He jumped out to hedge a screen, and Jalen Brunson attacked his hip in the open court. Listen, that's all right, because that was the steal, the gap attack from Jimmy. That set a tone.
And he had it to give. Barrett hits it in barely inside the 5 count. Here's Randall for 3. Misses from the left corner. And that's how the quarter will end as the Heat are up 24-14. Thought I heard some Bowbirds already, but I think that's just the music.
Oh, no, I thought I heard it too. I think it's the 14 points, Jack.
14-4 run for Miami over the last 6:49 of the quarter. During that rip, New York 1 for 7 with 4 turnovers. Heat up 24-14 after 1. This is the Miami Heat audio experience.
Wendy's $3 breakfast deal is a bacon or sausage egg croissant plus small seasoned potatoes for $3. It's the breakfast that don't miss. So if you did miss Wendy's breakfast, don't imagine fresh cracked eggs, sizzling sausage, crispy bacon, and block out those hot, buttery, flaky croissants. Croissants don't really make a sound, but if they did, for a breakfast that don't miss, Wendy's is that breakfast. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's $3 breakfast deal.
Limited time only. Participating U.S. Wendy's. Select your request $3 breakfast deal to obtain discount. Not valid for a la carte combo orders.
Hey, it's the Good Greek Spiro, and we all know that an important part of winning a championship is getting there. And as the Miami Heat pursues another championship year, they trust the Good Greek to get them there. And when it's time for you to move like the Miami Heat and call Good Greek Moving and Storage. Whether it's local or long distance, go to goodgreek.com. Good Greek Moving and Storage, the official movers of the Miami Heat.
Good Greek Moving and Storage, your superhero movers.
Hey, Heat Nation, the best way to celebrate a Heat win is with Papa John's Pizza. Because when the Heat win, you win too. The day after a Heat win, get 50% off online orders at regular menu price when you order from the Papa John's app or papajohns.com. Using the promo code HEATWIN. And don't forget to join Papa Rewards for exclusive items and score points towards free pizza with every order. Papa John's, the official delivery pizza of the Miami Heat. Offer valid for online orders only. Not valid with other discounts. Delivery fee and taxes extra and are not subject to discount offer.
There's nothing sweeter than the sound of a step-back three ripping through the net, or the chirp of your opponent's sneakers squeaking after a nasty crossover. Except maybe the roaring of the crowd after a perfectly executed Eurostep. But those moves don't just happen overnight. You have to put in the work. Countless hours of practice, relentless dedication, and endless preparation. At Kia, we've mastered a move of our own, and it's called the Telluride. Its available 3.8-liter V6 engine didn't just magically appear. We built it from the ground up. And how do you think it got 291 horsepower? Luck? Think again. You don't put on a performance this unstoppable without sweating every detail. So the next time you see someone splash a 30-foot fadeaway, remember how hard it is to make it look so easy. And the next time you're behind the wheel of a Kia Telluride, be inspired by the way it glides so effortlessly. Kia is the official vehicle of the Miami Heat. Kia, movement that inspires.
Time
to get back courtside with the Heat. The Heat is on the radio.
In this elimination game number 1, with the Heat up 3-1 in this Eastern Conference semifinal against the New York Knicks. The Heat are up 24-14 after the first quarter. And it's just been a hustle point massacre. The Heat are plus 12 in points off turnovers. They are plus 13 in second chance points.
13-0. But you know what, Jax? Throw it off the table. Full court pressure. Haywood Highsmith.
Absolutely.
You got to do it again. 4 quarters, one at a time. And that first quarter was well executed on both sides for Miami.
The entire second 5 in for Miami. Lowry, Martin, Zeller, Duncan Robinson, Highsmith, as Amy noted. Runs. Has to get it to Grimes. He fires a 3, rips the net from the right corner pocket. He's 2 for 2 from downtown. Miami 24, New York 17, 11-27 here in the second quarter. Duncan Robinson moves to his right to Lowry. He fires a 3, top of the arc right side. Long rebound. If Lowry just would have stayed there, he would have had his own rebound. But it's a lob to top in from Brunson that rocks the rim and the entire guard. 24-19. Miami still in front, 11:05 here in the second quarter. Lowry gets a right screen from Zeller, uses it, snaps it back to Zeller. He puts it on the floor, throws up a little teardrop that drips right in. Nothing but net from Cody.
That was such a big possession, Jax, just in terms of a little 5-point run for New York. Gets the crowd back in it, calm down, and find a nice high percentage shot.
Runs about past the Grimes, moves it to Barrett. He fires a 3. He got it. He needed it. Something. That's his first bucket in 4 tries. Barrett and Randall now 2 for 11 combined in this game. As Martin tries a little retaliation, but misses, topping the rebound. Heat up 26-22. 10-19 here in the second quarter. Runs. Bounce pass. Hartenstein gets it right back. Throws it up. Got it to go. And all of a sudden, it's a 2-point game. Timeout Miami. What a pushback by New York.
I think they're perfect from the field. I mean, 3 big-time possessions for them. And this is one of those punches that Scoop talks about, being able to sustain. He's going to do his job, call a timeout, calm it down.
10-2 run for the Knicks over the last 1 minute and 26 seconds, pushing back. He's still up, though, 26-24. 10-10 remains here in the second quarter. This is the Miami Heat audio experience.
When it comes to basketball in Florida, Valley Sports Sun is the heart of the state, bringing you to the hardwood for all the biggest moments.
Kaboom! He's on fire!
Watch your hometown team turn up the temperature as they battle the very best around the league.
Oh, my.
Plus, pregame with your favorite Valley Sports team before and after each game for the Heat Live pre- and post-game shows.
Yes.
Catch the Heat all season long on Valley Sports Sun, the Valley Sports app, and Valley Sports Plus.
What's the Anna Jar and Levine difference? If you're the victim of a car crash, you will always speak to a lawyer. You'll always get the highest standard of care from our dedicated legal team, and we'll always fight to get you the maximum compensation you deserve. That's the Anna Jar and Levine difference. Call our legal team right now for a free consultation. Call 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733. Don't wait. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
Main office, Fort Lauderdale.
Fly to Philly, take off to Tampa, depart for Denver. Following your team on the road is more rewarding with the new American Airlines Advantage program. Your flights and everyday spend not only earn you miles toward your next trip, but also loyalty points toward Advantage status. All the more reason to purchase both a home and away jersey. With status comes great benefits like priority boarding, free checked bags, and complimentary upgrades. Not a member? Enroll for free today at AA.com. American Airlines, you are why we fly. Terms and conditions apply.
Imagine a bank that is always in your court, one that sees their customers as part of a team with a common goal to achieve your dreams. Well, imagine that. There is one. We're Amerant. We're ready to help you wherever you are in life. And just as importantly, wherever you want to go. Because at Amerant, we want you to live a life beyond what you could imagine. Amerant, official bank of the Miami Heat. Member FDIC.
This is Jason Jackson with the Miami Heat, and I'm here to introduce you to Accordis, preferred partner of the Miami Heat. Accordis provides the latest technology to help us and many more enterprises like yours to thrive with their solutions for networking, managed printing, IT security, and more. They hold one of South Florida's largest authorized partner networks, partnering with Cisco, Microsoft, Samsung, LG, Xerox, Dell, HP, and dozens more. Accordis gives your business the fast and effective tech game plan it needs to continue to win. To start winning with us, contact Accordis today at 1-888-331-3134 or visit them at www.accordiscorp.com.
Time to get back courtside with the Heat. The Heat is on the radio.
Moet and Chandon, proud to be the official champagne of the NBA, highlighting the small and big wins and celebrating the constant pursuit and journey to greatness, a value shared by the two iconic brands. Moet and Chandon toasts its partner team, the Miami Heat, for its greatness and resilience during some of the most highly anticipated games of the season. And this, folks, is one of them. New York pushing back 10-2. Get right back in this muddy game. As we're at the 10-10 mark in the second quarter. Miami up 26-24. Neither team, well, New York now over 40%. Heat 36%. New York going 3 for 4 in that little run, helping out. Lowry for 3. It's all. Topping with the rebound. Pushes it to his right into the hands of Brunson. Bounce pass. To Barrett trying to shake. Lowry gets up and gets the bucket to go. It's counted. It was going in anyway, even with a basket interference. Goaltend, I should note, by Bam. So we're tied at 26. A 12-2 run now over the last 155 for the Knicks. Duncan for 3. Top of the arc. Rattled out. Hartenstein, the rebound, kicks it ahead to Brunson. Brunson on the drive. Pushes off. Highsmith. And are they going to count that as continuation? Wow. I mean, it looked like a hit, gather, and go. They're saying it was a hit and up and in. And that man's going to the line to complete a three-point play as the run moves to 14-2.
Well, and that's where Burndy used the bounce to create space for himself. Like, he didn't lose his rhythm or his balance or timing or anything. And so that's why, I mean, that was a swish. That didn't even touch net. That's a strong finish.
That's after crashing into Highsmith
to
create that space. And Highsmith's the first personal foul. He'll sit down. As Brunson made the free throw, and New York is up 29-26. 9-18 here in the second quarter. Vincent, the scoop at the rim, bounces out. Miami can't find a bucket right now. Here's Barrett wide open for 3. He gets it right in front of his own bench. And he's now 204 from downtown after missing his first 2 from the edge as he has 8 points. New York up 32-26. 8:55 here in the second quarter. Robinson bounce pass to Adebayo. Bounce pass inside to Vincent. Gets it to Martin. Drives baseline. He fires it to Duncan. 3 ball. Right corner pocket rattles in for Duncan Robinson. And boy, did the Miami Heat need that bucket.
Absolutely. And good composure. That ball was going right to left in terms of sides of the court. And they find Duncan weak side in the corner.
Heat trail 32-29. 8:27 here in the second quarter. Here's Barrett. Kicks it out to Brunson. He fires a 3. Top of the arc. It rattles out. Duncan with the rebound, flips it quickly to Lowry. Lowry on the drive. Gets to the rim, flips it up. He missed it. Tried to get a right-hand side saddle to go in on the left-hand side. Grimes for 3 on the other end. He misses that. Rebound goes wide. Toppin saves it from going out of bounds. To Brunson, back to Toppin. Steps into a 3. That one's off. Hartenstein should get called for over the back. I mean, he just clobbered Martin. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Heat ball. No foul call.
Well, I'm sure there was an unpleasant conversation in the quarter huddle for the Knicks. They've responded very well. They're hustling, they're running, they're hitting shots, but they're being generated off of a lot of ball energy.
New York out-rebounding Miami 8-1 this quarter. So taking care of the rock as Bam gets to the bottom of the circle, spins, flips it up and in. Nothing but net for Adebayo. His first make, and just his second take in this game. He's got 4 points and 2 rebounds. 1 point game. New York up 32-31. Miami riding the wave right back in. 7:28 here in the second quarter. Brunson misses a teardrop from top of the restricted arc. Lowry going the other way to Martin. Hesitates. Now the drive. Curls around. Now flips a reverse. Missed it. Had a clear look at a reverse. Couldn't get it to go with a little too much English on it.
Yeah, a handful of layups Miami's missed early on, and those are costly in tight games.
He just shooting 34% thus far in the game. 42 on the other side. Brunson got blocked by Bam. Tried to put it up. Couldn't get it up in the paint. Vincent the other way. Leaves it for Bam. He throws it down on the move. Adebayo showing up on both ends. Heat back up 33-32.
Bam out there looking like a middle blocker on defense. 2 hands in the air. That was some volleyball stuff right there.
That man's all defensive for a reason. I mean, he got to the very top. I mean, it was close. That ball was about to start coming down before it went off the fingertips of Bam, leading to the cram sandwich on the other end. Heat 33, Knicks 32, 6:43 remains here in the second quarter. This is the Miami Heat audio experience.
When it comes to basketball in Florida, Valley Sports Sun is the heart of the state, bringing you to the hardwood for all the biggest moments.
Come on, he's on fire.
Watch your hometown team turn up the temperature as they battle the very best around the league.
Oh, my.
Plus, pregame with your favorite Valley Sports team before and after each game for the Heat Live pre- and post-game shows.
Yes.
Catch the Heat all season long on Valley Sports Sun, the Valley Sports app, and Valley Sports Plus.
You love watching, following, and sometimes even playing the game. Don't ever let an injury keep you from it. Let the all-pro staff at Baptist Health Orthopedic Care, the official sports medicine provider of the Miami Heat, get you back to what you love. Visit baptisthealth.net/ortho for more information. Doesn't it feel good to know you can go where the pros go?
Can health insurance be a doorway to a healthier life? To yoga classes? To nutrition classes? To nurses you don't need an appointment to see? Or even community specialists who give you access to helpful resources? It can. Our Florida Blue Centers offer all that and a whole lot more. All you have to do is walk through the door. What else can health insurance do? Find out at floridablue.com. Florida Blue, your local Blue Cross Blue Shield. Florida Blue is a trade name of Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Florida, Inc.
The season is here, and so is your chance to experience all the thrilling Heat basketball live and in the stands. As the official marketplace of the NBA, Ticketmaster has got you covered with the largest selection of seats of any ticketing marketplace. Do not miss any of the action. Grab your tickets now at Ticketmaster.com/Heat.
Time to get back courtside with the Heat. The Heat is on the radio.
6:43 to go in the half. 33-32. Miami on top of New York. He claims he really doesn't want the award. Coach of the Year is more personal than the team goals Eric Spoelstra clamors. But it's hard to believe when you peek at his resume, he's never captured the honor. His counterpart in the series has won twice. But in head-to-head matchups, the Heat head man has never lost a series against the Knick bench boss dating back to 2011 in Chicago. While the home team deserves credit for blending through the regular season, it's Spo overcoming the loss of key personnel to weave his magic with adjustments in-game or between them to have his team in the position with him on the sidelines 12 previous times. Working as hard as ever, as if it was 0-0 to get it done again. With 3 cracks to get it done, you know the Heat head coach Jax would like it over and done with for some much-needed rest.
Tommy, here's some huge praise from Adebayo on the job Spo's done in the playoffs. Quote, to have a coach like that can make adjustments and tell us and foreshadow the future, it's kind of creepy. But I'm glad he's on our side.
We like creepy, don't we, Jax?
Absolutely.
Listen, when you want to talk about a mastermind, and I mean someone who's had to earn it, right? Starts in the film room and literally earns everything. Kind of like the rest of his team, huh? There's definitely some connection there.
Heat pushing back over the last 2:23, 7-0 run to take the lead again. There have been 8 lead changes and a tie in this first half. Heat up 33-32, 6:37. Muddy game here in the second quarter. Just the way the Heat like it. Barrett with the rock. Driving through the top of the zone. And loses the ball, but it'll be off Miami. Tonight's item of the game is a Mashup Volume 2 long sleeve shirt. Just $20. You'll get this white shirt with the Mashup ball and flame across the chest. Perfect look for supporting your team during this white hot playoff run. So long on the MiamiHeatStore.com now to take advantage of the great deal. Grimes, 3-ball, misses from the right corner. Rebound by Vincent. Gets it to Butler, who's back in the contest. He gets it to Vincent. Top of the arc, right side, sets a screen. Vincent uses it to his left. Jumper from the top of the circle. It's long. Ball's loose. Bam gets the offensive rebound. Lose it for Duncan. Duncan pulls it back out. Bounce pass to Bam. Got Toppin. Jab step, drives into the paint, kicks it out top to Duncan. He moves it right to Gabe. Gabe into the paint. Got past Robinson. Flipped it up and in. Mitchell didn't have a chance.
Well, Gabe got another step on him, so he took it reverse and then used his body to shield any block that Robinson could have had on him.
4 points for Gabe. 35-23. Got another whistle with the Heat up 3. It's going to be Heat ball going the other way.
Well, RJ tried to bully ball Gabe Vincent that time. Forced a little shuffle on the feet.
Second personal foul for Barrett. I'm apologize. He was traveling there. Heat on a 9-0 run. If I just listened to you, Amy, I know what happened. My bad. Ball inside to Jimmy. He's working on Barrett. Pump fake, double team comes. He spins toward the baseline. Puts up a jumper, misses. Bam, tips it up. Couldn't get it in. As Mitchell Robinson was backing him out. Toppin just carried the ball. I mean, all the way under the thing. Mercy, he got it to Brunson. Brunson leans in, draws the foul. Bucket doesn't go. That foul's going to be on Gabe Vincent at the free throw line. And to the free throw line is where Brunson will go. He's 1 for 1 from the line. Part of his 9 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists.
Oh, Gabe leaves his feet. And Jalen Brunson is a crafty scorer. Part of that is just making reads like that. Defense goes up in the air. You're going to go up too.
Ball up and in for Brunson. He has 10 points. He's the first double-digit scorer in this grimy defensive game. And he breaks up the 9-1 run by Miami. Heat up 35-33. Make it 35-34 with 5:14 remaining in the first half. 11 points for number 11. Brunson in the second quarter, 7 points himself, 3 assists that have led to 18 points. So 15 has his fingerprints on it. Here's Bam looking out in the left corner, rolls around, got hit by Robinson as he was trying to get a hook to go from the right side.
And when that ball got skipped to Bam in the corner, the entire defense was anticipating a handoff on the perimeter because Bam's used so well out there, handoffs, screens, all that stuff. Robinson almost jumped a little bit, and Bam was like, oh, I got to step on you. Got all the way from the left corner to almost the right block before he decided to try to get into a shooting motion.
Both teams back under 40% shooting. 13 of 34 for New York, 13 of 36 for Miami. Bam rolls in a free throw. The Heat now 7 of 8 from the line. Bam a perfect 3 for 3. The Heat shooting 87.5% from the line. 3 for 3 for New York. Every little thing I feel like is going to count in this one.
Yeah.
Along the way.
That's not surprising at all to Miami. We've heard a lot of conversation the last couple of days about how they're expecting a nip and tuck, close, hard, battled, physical game, and they're getting that early.
Bam now 4 for 4 from the line. He has 8 points, 5 rebounds, and a block. Heat up 37-34. 4:50 to go here in the second quarter. Barrett, left baseline drive, waits for the defense to get out of the way, and he puts it up and in on the left-hand side as he got Bam in the air. Bam working to the other end quickly. Heat up 37-36. Ball inside to Jimmy. He kicks it to Strooks. He moves it to Vincent. Back inside. Triangulation to Jimmy. He fades. He fires. And it goes for Butler. Just his second make in 5 tries.
This makes Jimmy so good. He pitched it out to the perimeter. They worked it and found him open underneath. Again, he's not scared to give it up and get it back.
Brunson knocks down a 3 from the top of the arc. Knotting this game at 39. 10 second quarter points for Brunson. Part of his 14-point total thus far. Tied at 39, 3:55 to go here in the second quarter. Vincent misses a 3 from the left wing. Rebound by Mitchell Robinson. Gets it up to Barrett. Barrett back to Robinson. Handoff to Brunson, almost broken up by Vincent. Step back, fires a three. He misses. Mitchell Robinson with the rebound. Brunson on the cut. Puts it up and in, and he gets the bucket. Quick inbound by Vincent. Gets it to Bam. Back up the floor with the Knicks up 41-39. He kicks it out to Lowry. The Strus three ball, left corner pocket. It's off. Ball gets knocked out of bounds by, I believe, New York. It's going to keep ball. Kevin Love about to check back in, as does Randall. Toppin and Lowry will sit down. Brunson now with a dozen points in the second quarter alone. He's leading all scorers with 16. Barrett with 10. There isn't a Miami Heat player with 10 points yet. Strus for three. Top of the arc. It's all from the left side. Barrett with the rebound and push. Changes gears. Pauses at the free throw line. Kicks it out top into the hands of Brunson. He puts it on the floor. Drives. Bounces off the bottom of the circle. Drew the foul on Gabe Vincent. Ball curls out. He'll go to the line where he's 3 for 3. For Vincent, that's personal foul number 2. Team foul number 3 for Miami.
That's like Gabe did a really nice job staying in front of him. Jalen Brunson is aggressive. He's going to try to get downhill on whoever is standing in front of him at this point in an elimination game. So Gabe's just got to continue to get under his shorts and having a quick conversation with the official too, because I think he got clipped in the head.
First one goes for Brunson. It's now 4 for 4 from the line. 13 of those 17 points coming in this second quarter. New York up 42-39. 3:08 remains in the second quarter. In and out on the second free throw. Rebound by Strus right side. Brunson has scored 10 of New York's last 13 points. Here's Vincent. Bottom of the circle, kicks it out top to Jimmy. Jimmy, a right-hand dribble. Rejects a screen from Love, goes left, puts it up, off the glass and in. I mean, how did he get it up, let alone in, with Mitchell Robinson and Barrett right all over?
Yeah, two really big bodies inside, but Jimmy knows how to use him with the best of them. Might be one of the best in the league in terms of knowing how to use his body, protect the ball inside.
New York 42, Miami 41. Brunson, three ball, misses from the right side of the arc. Love with the rebound. His 5th to go with 2 points, 2 assists in 9 minutes. Jimmy with the rock on the MSG logo near side. Look for a bounce pass right, but throws it left to Bam. Bam. Bottom of the circle, pump fake. Got Robinson up, scoops underneath. Got the right hand layup. Just leaning in. I mean, Brunson and Vincent are going at it for position, and they're going to call a foul on Gabe Vincent. That'll be number 3. Spo trying to defend it.
Spo's not happy about it. That's two-way. I mean, that's two guys jockeying for position. You know it's going to be this type of game. This is maybe a warning, but Gabe was just trying to jump in front and play a lane, and that's probably part of the conversation.
And now a technical. I wonder who that technical is called on. We don't have information up here just yet. Going to be Spo or Gabe, I'd imagine. Yeah, that foul total now at 3 for Gabe, so Kyle Lowry will enter the game.
Well, that foul was called before the ball was inbounded.
That's the technical foul. And not only do you get the technical, you also get the ball. And so here's New York.
And full court pressure. Miami's
changing.
Oh, yeah. Now it's Kyle's turn. Or Jimmy. Jimmy's going to step up in front of Jalen now.
Tied at 43. Just over 2 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Brunson leaves it for Randall. It springs off the left block. Foul. As he tried to get it up, he'll go to the line.
Again,
that foul's on Kevin Love, his second personal.
It was a great dish from Jalen Brunson, but I thought Julius Randle opened the ball up. He opened his shoulders up to Kevin Love, so I'm not sure if Kevin maybe got him on the arm. That's the only thing I could see maybe there. It's almost in slow motion that time.
Up and in for Randle on the first offering from the line for him. Matter of fact, for anybody other than Brunson for the New York Knickerbockers. Knicks made 6 of 7 thanks to the 5 of 6 from Jalen Brunson. 1 for 1 from Randall. He's firing up another, and he makes it.
And notice New York's got 2 guys back on free throws. They're willing to give up the potential. We're willing to give up an offensive rebound in terms of numbers for them to make sure Miami's not getting down in transition.
Jimmy with the rock. He trailed by 2. 1:45 till halftime. Gets it to Lowry. Back to Love. Top of the arc 3. Missed it. Love now 0 for 4 from downtown in this game. Barrett skips into a bounce pass. Got in the hands of Randall, who threw the foul on Strus, who had his hand in the cookie jar as he went to lean in. So back to the line for Randall.
Little Jimmy-esque of Julius Randle, picking apart the defense by himself and recognizing another position, Max Strus.
For the first time in 13 career playoff games, he shot better than 50% from the field in Game 4 in Miami. Hitting 8 of 13 on way to 20 points. But to sum things up in that game, and New York's embodying something else here, Julius Randle's thought after the game was maybe they wanted it more. I don't know. That's been resonating in Knick world for a couple days. A toe-to-toe effort by New York in this one as the second one goes out of bounds and Karam's off of the free throw shooter Randall, and it'll be Heat ball.
Well, the first quarter was not looking pretty for New York at all, but they've responded with a lot more effort and intensity here in the second frame.
Trailed by 10 at the quarter break, now up 3 with 1:20 remaining in the second quarter.
14 points. They've got 46 now.
The drive by Jimmy. Puts it up, and he got fouled. It doesn't go in as he sprung off the dotted portion of the circle. They'll head to the line where he's 4 of 5. As Butler and Adebayo lead the Heat with 10 points each. Strus right behind him with 8 points.
And this is a dangerous game to play for New York in terms of the taking fouls at the rim because they do not have the depth that Miami has in terms of who they're confident putting out there. Emmanuel quickly not available with that ankle. It's one less major body for them not available.
Hartenstein got hit with that personal foul. Butler made the first and the second. He's got a dozen points. 3 of 6 from the floor, 6 of 7 from the line for Butler. Leading all Heat scores with 12 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals. Front to the shake. He got blocked by Jimmy. He thought he had an easy layup, and it got challenged by Tom Ball, Texas, who fires it up, missed it, and Bam crams it. Offensive rebound and the sandwich in one move.
Jimmy took the trash, and Bam turned it into a treasure on the other end.
Heat up 42-46. 45 seconds remain in the first half. Bam with 10 second quarter points. The lead has changed 12 times in this first half. Grimes, top of the arc 3. Missed it. Bam with the rebound. Actually, loose ball foul because it was still bouncing around. And that foul, is that going to be on Bam?
No, it's going to be on Caleb.
It is on Martin. Because Bam was boxing Randall, down to the on-ramp here in Madison Square Garden to try to get that rebound. But here's Randall back at the line.
Yes.
Randall 3 for 4.
Bam, one hand off the rim. Stop it. I'm still there.
You're on that dunk.
Well, and he turned around to his bench. I'm not exactly sure the lips I read, but he's pumped.
Were they legal
right
for
now.
the People's Airways?
I don't think so. I can't confirm it. But listen, if I was Bam, I don't think they'd be either for me because that was out of body.
Randall missed the first, second one coming with 31 seconds remaining in the first half. To tie the game, he does it. 47 all. Nobody said it was going to be pretty. Determination versus desperation. Miami versus New York with the Heat up 3-1 in the series. Jimmy with the rock. Top of the arc. Moves it to Lowry. Bounce pass to Bam. He kicks it out to Strus. Into the right corner to Martin. He drives. Leaves it for Lowry. 3 ball. Left corner pocket. It's all. 7 seconds remain in the quarter. Randall with the ball. 3, 2. He steps back for 3. Got it. With 0.6 remaining. The kick ahead to Bam. He gets it. Lays it in at the buzzer, but it rolls out. How did it roll out? New York 50. 47 for Miami. And we still have 24 minutes to go.
And you kind of thought that was going to fall in real time for Randall Jacks because that's a rhythm, that's muscle memory. I mean, Bam did a good job of contesting with the step back. That's something he does in the gym probably 100 times a day. So this is great timeout, great opportunity for Miami to, not that it was a bad first half, just reset.
Randall scored New York's last 7 points, got him up to 10 points. Knicks are led by Jalen Brunson. 18. It's a dozen for Jimmy, a dozen for Bam, leading the Miami Heat, who trail by 3 at the break, 50-47. When we come back, it's the Bacardi Halftime Report with Tommy and Alejandro. This is the Miami Heat audio experience.
Why? Just think about it. Why is the #1 selling brand of chainsaws not sold at Lowe's or the Home Depot? We can give you over 10,000 reasons. That's how many authorized local steel dealers you can find across the country. Visit one and you'll find a range of dependable gas and battery-powered tools, from trimmers to blowers. And you'll find service from experienced professionals. Real steel. Find yours at steelusa.com. Lowe's and Home Depot are trademarks of their respective companies.
At the UPS store, not every small business needs the same thing, but every small business needs something. We're the scanning and faxing store, the printing store, the packing and shipping store,
I need my designing place and my printing place to be the same place store.
We're the one-stop, right around the corner, everything you need so you can be unstoppable store. The UPS store. Be unstoppable. The UPS store locations are independently owned. Product, services, pricing, and hours may vary. See Center for details.
Have you heard about El Car Wash, the official car wash of the Miami Heat? For as low as $19.99 per month, you can enjoy unlimited express car washes at all of our 20-plus locations from Miami through Palm Beach. If you are on your way to work, having a night on the town, or just want the refreshing feeling of a sparkly clean car, come through one of our state-of-the-art car washes for a high-quality, fast, and fun finish. Visit elcarwash.com to find a location nearest you. El Car Wash. Always drive clean.
Hey, it's the Good Greek Spiro, and we all know that an important part of winning a championship is getting there. And as the Miami Heat pursues another championship year, they trust the Good Greek to get them there. And when it's time for you to move like the Miami Heat and call Good Greek Moving and Storage. Whether it's local or long distance, go to goodgreek.com. Good Greek Moving and Storage, the official movers of the Miami Heat.
Good Greek Moving and Storage, your superhero movers.
Hey, Heat Nation, the best way to celebrate a Heat win is with Papa John's Pizza. Because when the Heat win, you win too. The day after a Heat win, get 50% off online orders at regular menu price when you order from the Papa John's app or papajohns.com using the promo code HEATWIN. And don't forget to join Papa Rewards for exclusive items and score points towards free pizza with every order. Papa John's, the official delivery pizza of the Miami Heat. Offer valid for online orders only. Not valid with other discounts. Delivery fee and taxes extra and are not subject to discount offer.
It's halftime on the Miami Heat audio experience. Let's get caught up.
Brunson got blocked by Bam. Tried to put it up. Couldn't get it up in the paint. Vincent the other way. Leaves it for Bam. He throws it down on the move. Adebayo showing up on both ends. Heat back up 33-32.
It's been that type of game, tight mostly throughout. Our score through 24, New York 50, Miami 47. Upon game's completion, who is going to have a garden party? Let's welcome in Alejandro Solana. We expected the Knicks to give it their all, and they did with an 18-2 run early in the second quarter. They must have thought the game started at 8 o'clock. But because the Heat were up almost the entire first quarter, isn't this more or less what we thought it was going to be? Like all the games of the regular season between these two? Teams working for everything they get.
Absolutely. You knew that's what you were going to get at some point from the Knicks. It came in the second quarter. They only had 14 in the first quarter. Not the start you were expecting from them, but credit the Heat, right? Responding with a 9-0 run themselves. Those punches are going to come from New York. How do the Heat respond? That's going to be the deciding factor in this one.
Our halftime score, New York 50, Miami 47. Up next, we return a little more than a New York minute. Alejandro and I look over some of the key points you might have just heard in a matter of moments. This is the Bacardi Halftime Report on the Miami Heat audio experience.
This is Jason Jackson with the Miami Heat, and I'm here to introduce you to Accordis, preferred partner of the Miami Heat. Accordis provides the latest technology to help us and many more enterprises like yours to thrive with their solutions for network, managed printing, IT security, and more. They hold one of South Florida's largest authorized partner networks, partnering with Cisco, Microsoft, Samsung, LG, Xerox, Dell, HP, and dozens more. Accordis gives your business the fast and effective tech game plan it needs to continue to win. To start winning with us, contact Accordis today at 1-888-331-3134 or visit them at www.accordiscorp.com.
Imagine a bank that is always in your court, one that sees their customers as part of a team with a common goal to achieve your dreams. Well, imagine that. There is one. We're Amerant. We're ready to help you wherever you are in life, and just as importantly, wherever you want to go. Because at Amerant, we want you to live a life beyond what you could imagine. Amerant, official bank of the Miami Heat. Member FDIC.
Fly to Philly, take off to Tampa, depart for Denver. Following your team on the road is more rewarding with the new American Airlines Advantage program. Your flights and everyday spend not only earn you miles towards your next trip, but also loyalty points toward Advantage status. All the more reason to purchase both a home and away jersey. With status comes great benefits like priority boarding, free check bags, and complimentary upgrades. Remember, enroll for free today at AA.com. American Airlines, you are why we fly. Terms and conditions apply.
Injured in a crash? You deserve Anajar and Levine. We stand up to the big insurance companies. They want you to settle for a fraction of what your case is worth, but we'll fight to get you the maximum money for your injuries. Experience the Anajar and Levine difference. Call me, Glenn Levine, at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733 for a free consultation and take back control of your life.
Main office, Fort Lauderdale.
When it comes to basketball in Florida, Valley Sports Sun is the heart of the state, bringing you to the hardwood for all the biggest moments.
He's on fire!
Watch your hometown team turn up the temperature as they battle the very best around the league.
Oh, my.
Plus, pregame with your favorite Valley Sports team before and after each game for the Heat live pre- and post-game shows.
Yes.
Catch the Heat all season long on Valley Sports Sun, the Valley Sports app, and Valley Sports Plus.
Time for more of the halftime show on the Miami Heat audio experience.
Welcome back, everybody. Our score at recess: New York 50, Miami 47. Things have been heated most of this Eastern semifinal series here in game number 5. Looking more into the situation this evening with Alejandro Solana. And Jimmy Butler has them exactly where he wants them because he's got 10 points, as he's done a great job in this series throughout, taking over in the second half of games. Bam, double-double as well. He's on that watch. Got 12 points already. What's been different between the two quarters in this game? While it was mostly Heat in the first quarter, and then the Knicks finding their rhythm in the second.
Yeah, in the first quarter, the Heat defense, as it was in the second, was great. New York couldn't knock down shots. In the second, you saw New York, start to pick it up a little bit, play at quicker tempo. Brunson and Randall both came alive as well. The difference here hasn't been the Heat's defense, rather their offense, shooting 36% from the field, and their three-point shooting just 3 of 19. Miami's defense has played well. They have to score better.
Our score at halftime: New York 50, Miami 47. Still ahead. The champs need to spice things up with a little curry later at home. I'll look around the NBA in mere moments. You're listening to the Bacardi Halftime Report on the Miami Heat audio experience.
You love watching, following, and sometimes even playing the game. Don't ever let an injury keep you from it. Let the all-pro staff at Baptist Health Orthopedic Care, the official sports medicine provider of the Miami Heat, get you back to what you love. Visit baptisthealth.net/ortho for more information. Doesn't it feel good to know you can go where the pros go?
Can health insurance be a doorway to a healthier life? To yoga classes? To nutrition classes? To nurses you don't need an appointment to see? Or even community specialists who give you access to helpful resources? It can. Our Florida Blue Centers offer all that and a whole lot more. All you have to do is walk through the door. What else can health insurance do? Find out at floridablue.com. Florida Blue, your local Blue Cross Blue Shield. Florida Blue is a trade name of Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Florida, Inc.
The season is here, and so is your chance to experience all the thrilling Heat basketball live and in the stands. As the official marketplace of the NBA, Ticketmaster has got you covered with the largest selection of seats of any ticketing marketplace. Do not miss any of the action. Grab your tickets now at Ticketmaster.com/heat.
At the UPS store, not every small business needs the same thing, but every small business needs something. We're the scanning and faxing store, the printing store, the packing and shipping store,
I need my designing place and my printing place to be the same place store.
We're the one-stop, right around the corner, everything you need so you can be unstoppable store. The UPS store, be unstoppable. The UPS store locations are independently owned. Product, services, pricing, and hours may vary. See Center for details.
Time for more of the halftime show on the Miami Heat audio experience.
Welcome back, everybody. Our score at intermission, New York 50, Miami 47. This has had its moments, Alejandro, for both teams. And I'm with you, what you said in the last segment. The Heat needs to shoot a lot better to have a chance in this game. Besides that, what might Miami need to do to pull this out?
They have to be able to contain Brunson. I know he's good at getting to his spots, but send extra help at him. If you limit him, the Knicks are going to struggle scoring the basketball in the second half. You know that's where most of their offense is generated from. Bam and Jimmy, 12 points. Nice first half. A great second half could put this one away.
On the NBA playoffs, Wednesday night scoreboard and schedule, LA Lakers, Golden State tipping off in about 90 minutes from now in San Francisco. That's game number 5, LA leading the series 3-1. Thursday, a couple of game 6s. Phoenix trailing Denver 3-2. That one in the Valley. Boston at Philadelphia. The Sixers lead that series going into game number 6 tomorrow night. That's tonight's Bacardi Halftime Report, presented by Bacardi. Live passionately, drink responsibly. Bacardi USA, Coral Gables, Florida. Our halftime score, New York 50, Miami 47. When we return, we'll rejoin Jason Jackson and Amy Audibert with second half action. This is the Bacardi Halftime Report on the Miami Heat audio experience.
There's nothing sweeter than the sound of a step-back three ripping through the net, or the chirp of your opponent's sneakers squeaking after a nasty crossover. Except maybe the roaring of the crowd after a perfectly executed Eurostep. But those moves don't just happen overnight. You have to put in the work. Countless hours of practice, relentless dedication, and endless preparation. At Kia, we've mastered a move of our own, and it's called the Telluride. Its available 3.8-liter V6 engine didn't just magically appear. We built it from the ground up. And how do you think it got 291 horsepower? What? Think again. You don't put on a performance this unstoppable without sweating every detail. So the next time you see someone splash a 30-foot fadeaway, remember how hard it is to make it look so easy. And the next time you're behind the wheel of a Kia Telluride, be inspired by the way it glides so effortlessly. Kia is the official vehicle of the Miami Heat. Kia, movement that inspires.
You hearing this? It sounds like
it's in playoff basketball.
Time to tap into playoff mode. That non-stop, claw your way to the top, give it all you got type of thing. From inside the paint to outside the arena.
Where did this come from?
Everybody's got to get in playoff mode and stay in playoff mode. Every single round. The NBA playoffs presented by Google Pixel continue on ABC, ESPN, and TNT.
Time to get back courtside with the Heat. The Heat is on the radio.
Show you right. Audibert and Jackson high atop the Garden here in Manhattan. 3-point game at the break. Third quarter on the way. Presented by Anajar and Levine. Accident attorneys. Call 800-747-FREE. That's 800-747-3733. Amy, what a different set of abilities by the Knicks as it pertains to the versus the second quarter. 14 first quarter points as they were smothered by the Miami Heat defense. But they broke loose for 36 in the second quarter, and they're up by 3.
Well, you just said the magic number 3. They hit 5 of them in the second quarter, and they beat Miami in the fast break 10-4 in that second quarter, but it wasn't off of turnovers. They still have 0 points off of turnovers. A lot of stops, a lot of missed shots from Miami, and they got out and run the other way. I'm kind of checking because I'm looking out here. These guys are warming up. You've got Duncan, Max. I saw Kevin, all of them just licking threes. UD's hitting shots from the corner 3. So Duncan just hit another one. Yes, more of those guys. You're watching them all go in. So let's hold on to that right now because we know this team found a way to stay in a lot of games without hitting shots all regular season. But it'd be nice to get closer to that 45 from long from the Milwaukee series. I mean, they are getting pretty good shots, Jax, but then if they're not falling, you got to get back because New York's running, and they're good. That's where they thrive in the open court.
The Heat have led by as much as 10. The Knicks' biggest lead, 6, how about 13 lead changes, 4 times in the first half alone. My eyes are on 22. 3 of 7, hasn't taken a 3, 6 of 7 from the line, 12 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, couple steals, and a block shot. I got a funny feeling he's going into overdrive.
Yeah, I mean, this is it, right? This is Jimmy's very methodical, and at times it's like this. I will say this, though, Jackson. When the Knicks put on that 10-2 run early in the second quarter, they got back into the game with Bam. Jimmy was still on the bench, and I think that was important, right? It wasn't a Jimmy, you got to, get us back into this game, dig us out of the hole. Somebody else did the work.
We'll hear a little bit later this quarter about the Heat's closeout mentality, but right now, tonight's item of the game allows you a free white hot pen with any purchase of Court Culture merchandise. This pen featuring a white ball and flame is good for denim jackets out and about or sloop lapels at formal events. No matter what, it shows your support for your white hot Heat. This deal won't last long, so log on to MiamiHeatStore.com now to take advantage of this great deal. Jimmy Butler named to the Kia All-NBA team, the second team for the first time. Butler has been on the All-NBA team 5 times, 4 times on the third team, now the very first time on the second team. By the way, Bam Adebayo basically was 5th among centers, receiving 9 third-place votes. So there's a new area, as Bam was talking about, still wanting to be first-team All-NBA defense, first guy for Defensive Player of the Year, too. Time to get underway in this third quarter. Knicks will start off with the Rockets. They're now moving left to right. Brunson brings it up with Gabe Vincent in his face. Vincent with 3 personal fouls. Switch, Strus is there. Ball to Grimes. He drives, kicks it right corner. Barrett, 3 ball. It's off. Tipped back up by Robinson, who just knocked down Love as he missed the rock and drew the foul. Robinson, that is his 3rd person.
Maybe that's the rim. Miami missed a bunch of layups in the first half on that rim, Robinson, but great hustle, both by Kevin Love and Max to fight for inside position on multiple attempts on that possession.
New York up 50-47, 11:33 here in the third quarter. Love has the rock, drives, snaps it to Bam. Bam at the free throw line, pump, swirls, kicks it to Strus, who snaps to Love. Pump fake in the right corner, drives toward the paint. Fades at the bottom of the circle, got nothing but net from Love. His second make in 7 tries. He has 4 points to go with 6 rebounds and 2 assists. Knicks up 50-49. Brunson, right-hand dribble, just inside the arc right side. Big pass to Randall, drives baseline, cut off by Bam. He kicks it out top to Barrett for 3, rips the net. 53-49, New York in front, 10:48 here in the third quarter. Bam, bottom of the circle, kicks it out to Love. 3 ball, long. Mitchell Robinson grabs it down, kicks it to Barrett. Barrett snaps it ahead to Randall, the drive. Euro steps in, gets it to Grimes. He kicks it out top to Brunson, who rips the net for 3.
3 balls falling, and that's it, right? New York, they knew they had to start making some long balls, and they are tonight.
Here comes Gabe, 3 ball right wing. It's off. Ball knocked out into the hands of Love. Love snaps it, tried to get into the right corner, gets ripped out of the air by Robinson. Ball up to Grimes. He couldn't handle it. Heat ball. Turnover. The Heat will take it. Inbound by Jimmy. Couple bounces before it reaches the hands of Vincent. Right hand jog up the right hand side. Snaps it left to Bam. Top of the arc. He's looking left. Left hand dribble. He's on the move. Down goes Brunson. Kicks it out top to Strus. Doesn't stroke it. Mitchell Robinson with the defensive rebound. Gets it to Randall, who moves it to Barrett. Barrett ready to back down. Vincent left side. Bam just snatched it away, and they're going to call a foul.
Jackson
sideline out of bounds for New York. That foul's on Bam, his first. I thought he had all ball on that snatch.
And Gabe, that's what RJ's going to do. He's going to try to body up on Gabe Vincent one-on-one, and Bam dug down and try to dig on the ball.
They're calling it gathering. Nobody had possession of that
He
ball.
wasn't even looking at the rim.
That ball was rattling around, and they're giving him shots.
The New York on across his chest was still facing the Miami Heat bench on that because he was still backing him down.
What a gift.
Yeah, but listen, I mean, Miami's got to start hitting a couple of these shots. They're finding good looks, but they are all just going long.
Just 3 of 21, 3 of 22 now from 3. That's just 13.5%. As Barrett makes the both free throws, he has 15 points. 58-49, New York, 8-0 run, their biggest lead. Vincent, the drive, left-hand layup, falls in. Vincent, that's 6 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, and 4 personal fouls, by the way, plus a steal. It's a 7-point game. Here's Randall trying to take Jimmy down to the left block, spins into the paint, fires one up, it bounces in. Randall now has a dozen. New York up 60-51. 9:03 here in the third quarter. Gabe loses the ball. It'll be Knicks' ball as Brunson is doing everything he can to harass him. Brunson gets it in, gets it right back from Barrett. Down at the top of the arc, the drive. Pops up, puts it, throw a foul, and is that going to be on Vincent? If it is, that's his 5th. It is, and it is.
That's the game within the game that we've seen this entire series between those two guys. And I mean, they go 94 feet in front of each other.
Brunson at the line. First one rattles in. Heat season ticket members, we're rewarding you. Earn 150 reward points when you open up the Heat app. Go to the members area, tap rewards, type the code CULTURE under the Heat rewards code section. The code expires at midnight, so don't miss out. Brunson makes them both. He's at 7 of 8. He has 23. The lead is 11. The largest lead for New York. Strus bounce pass to Bam. Bam pauses outside the right block. Double team comes. Kicks it to Strus. 3 ball. Got it! Strus with a little juice that the Heat needed bad. Knocking down that 12-2 run with his third made 3. That's 11 points for Strus. New York up 62-54, 8:22. Look inside to Robinson. He gets corralled by Love because he was wide open for a throwdown. He'll go to the line, which is where you want him, rather than dunking.
Absolutely. You live with that. And that's going to be on the floor as...
Oh, wow.
I mean,
they
we almost
say
wanted
that
to.
thing gathered? What else was he going to do with it?
That wasn't a gather, but RJ's was. He actually, I do agree with that call, though, Jax. I don't think he was gathered. Kevin Love bear hugged him right on the catch.
Before you get that second hand on.
Yeah.
So side out of bounds. New York ball. Here's Brunson. Top of the arc. Fires a 3 over Lowry. Misses. Ball's loose. That foul's going to be on Miami. Loose ball foul as Randall was trying to get the offensive rebound. And that one is the 4th. Next one, it's bonus time for New York, and it's 8:09 remaining in this quarter. That foul on Adebayo, his 2nd. Randall drives, tries to flip one up, got it to go over Love at the top of the restricted arc. That was a tough one. Floating left, flipping it back with his left. Here's Jimmy. Left baseline, puts it up, lost the rock. Might even be a block as Jimmy lost his shoot. Trying to get that gathered. It's 5-on-4 on the other end. Moving the ball around. Brunson wide open for 3. He got it. Timeout, Miami.
That's who you expected New York to be this series. Driving it in, paint touch, kick out, find a good open rhythm shot from the perimeter that they can knock down. That right there is who Miami has been expecting.
Brunson has 26 points. That is 2 more points than the Heat's 2 leading scorers combined. It's Jimmy and Bam with 12 each. Knicks on a 17-5 run, up 67-54. 7:36 remains in this third quarter. This is the Miami Heat audio experience.
Fly to Philly, take off to Tampa, depart for Denver. Following your team on the road is more rewarding with the new American Airlines Advantage program. Your flights and everyday spend not only earn you miles toward your next trip, but also loyalty points toward Advantage status. All the more reason to purchase both a home and away jersey. With status comes great benefits like priority boarding, free checked bags, and complimentary upgrades. Not a member? Enroll for free today at AA.com. American Airlines, you are why we fly. Terms and conditions apply.
Why? Just think about it. Why is the #1 selling brand of chainsaws not sold at Lowe's or the Home Depot? We can give you over 10,000 reasons. That's how many authorized local steel dealers you can find across the country. Visit one and you'll find a range of dependable gas and battery-powered tools, from trimmers to blowers. And you'll find service from experienced professionals. Real steel. Find yours at steelusa.com. Lowe's and Home Depot are trademarks of their respective companies.
Wendy's $3 breakfast deal is a bacon or sausage egg croissant plus small seasoned potatoes for $3. It's the breakfast that don't miss. So if you did miss Wendy's breakfast, don't imagine fresh cracked eggs, sizzling sausage, crispy bacon, and block out those hot, buttery, flaky croissants. Croissants don't really make a sound, but if they did, for a breakfast that don't miss, Wendy's is that breakfast. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's $3 breakfast deal.
Limited time only. Participating U.S. Wendy's. Select a request $3 breakfast deal to obtain discount. Not valid for a la carte or combo orders.
This is Jason Jackson with the Miami Heat, and I'm here to introduce you to Accordis, preferred partner of the Miami Heat. Accordis provides the latest technology to help us and many more enterprises like yours to thrive with their solutions for network, managed printing, IT security, and more. They hold one of South Florida's largest authorized partner networks, partnering with Cisco, Microsoft, Samsung, LG, Xerox, Dell, HP, and dozens more. Accordis gives your business the fast and effective tech game plan it needs to continue to win. To start winning with us, contact Accordis today at 1-888-331-3134 or visit them at www.accordiscorp.com.
Imagine a bank that is always in your court, one that sees their customers as part of a team with a common goal to achieve your dreams. Well, imagine that. There is one. We're Amerant. We're ready to help you wherever you are in life, and just as importantly, wherever you want to go. Because at Amerant, we want you to live a life beyond what you could imagine. Amerant, official bank of the Miami Heat. Member FDIC.
Back to Miami Heat action. The Heat is on the radio.
Knicks with their largest lead of the contest, up 67-54 with 7:36 remaining in the third quarter. Let's pause 10 seconds to allow stations to identify themselves. This is the Miami Heat audio experience.
The Miami Heat play here. WQAM Miami. WPOW HD2 Miami. WKIS HD2 Boca Raton. Powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys.
Jason Jackson, Amy Adalbert here in New York, where the Knicks have pushed back their desperation to maintain more in this series. Try to push this to a 3-2, get this series back to Miami, has been evident and successful thus far. Here's Love, top of the arc, three, it's off. Barrett with the rebound and push up the left-hand side. Bounce pass, taken away by Jimmy. Now he's trying to push on Barrett the other way, powers it up. He missed an air ball. Bit of a force by Butler there.
I think he threw it up because he was getting contact the whole way down the court.
Grimes misses a three, caroms out top into the hands of Brunson. Trying to clear out some space for Randall, gets a bounce pass to him. Love in front, jab step, fires a three, that bounces in. Julius Randle, 3 of 6 from the land of milk and honey. He has 17. It's a 20-5 run by New York over the last 4 minutes and 6 seconds. Love moves it to Lau. The drive. Back to Love. 3-ball, left side. It's off. The Heat now 4 of 25 from downtown. That's 16% compared to 11 of 28. Nearly 40% for New York. Jumper left baseline. Barrett gets it. He has 17. Another timeout for the Miami Heat. 72-54. New York is up 18. And we're nearing the midway part of the third quarter. This is the Miami Heat audio experience.
What's the Anajar and Levine difference? If you're the victim of a car crash, you will always speak to a lawyer. You'll always get the highest standard of care from our dedicated legal team, and we'll always fight to get you the maximum compensation you deserve. That's the Anajar and Levine difference. Call our legal team right now for a free consultation. Call 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733. Don't wait. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
Main office, Fort Lauderdale.
Can health insurance be a doorway to a healthier life? To yoga classes, to nutrition classes, to nurses you don't need an appointment to see, or even community specialists who give you access to helpful resources? It can. Our Florida Blue Centers offer all that and a whole lot more. All you have to do is walk through the door. What else can health insurance do? Find out at floridablue.com. Florida Blue, your local Blue Cross Blue Shield. Florida Blue is a trading of Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Florida, Inc.
When it comes to basketball in Florida, Valley Sports Sun is the heart of the state, bringing you to the hardwood for all the biggest moments.
He's on fire.
Watch your hometown team turn up the temperature as they battle the very best around the league.
Oh, my.
Plus, pregame with your favorite Valley sports team before and after each game for the Heat Live pre- and post-game shows.
Yes.
Catch the Heat all season long on Valley Sports Sun, the Valley Sports app, and Valley Sports Plus.
You love watching, following, and sometimes even playing the game. Don't ever let an injury keep you from it. Let the all-pro staff at Baptist Health Orthopedic Care, the official sports medicine provider of the Miami Heat, get you back to what you love. Visit baptisthealth.net/ortho for more information. Doesn't it feel good to know you can go where the pros go?
Time to get back courtside with the Heat. The Heat is on the radio.
6:12 to go in the third quarter. New York 72, Miami 54. This is the time of year when you get noticed. And after a brutal time against Atlanta 2 years ago in round one, Julius Randle wanted to redeem himself in this series. But after his 4 of 15, 10-point afternoon in game number 3, New York fans harken back to that Hawks series. After scoring 25 points on 46% shooting in the regular year, in the playoffs, he's shooting 34+%, the worst field goal percentage of anybody in the postseason and second worst from three. Granted, Randle isn't saying much about his off-injured ankle at the end of the season that could be a factor, yet going MIA in round number 2 as people wonder if he has what it takes to be a primetime performer for the organization. Well, tonight he's clicking in the second half, but then again, so is R.J. Barrett with 17 and Jalen Brunson with 26, right at the time they needed it. Jax?
Tommy, add in the fact that Miami has missed 10 of its last 11 three-point attempts, and it's a tough scenario for Miami right now as they trail by 18, 72-54, with 6 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Now, let's have some perspective. Miami's been in this spot a lot of times in one game. You get your mindset, kick this thing to 10 before the end of the quarter, and then you got yourself an opportunity to make a push in the fourth.
It's going to be interesting to see what they draw offensively out of this because it's kind of that fine line. You don't want to stop shooting good shots that are three-pointers, but they have yet to shoot a free throw in this quarter, and New York's 4 for 4, right? Maybe attack a little bit. We'll see what they come up with here.
Butler, Adebayo, Strus, Lowry, and Martin going against New York's first 5. Lowry lost the ball. Brunson has it. Kicks ahead to Barrett. Barrett puts it up. Blocked by Martin, but it's going to be a foul.
Well, that's the right thing to do, right? Good hard foul. Don't get this crowd even more.
Little chase down, knockdown, never hurt anybody.
That's unfortunate on the other end for Miami because what they were looking for was Kyle calling Bam up for a solid ball screen. Then he took on Mitchell Robinson. Listen, I thought he got contact, but it's a physical game, so I'm not hammering it too much, but that's where he lost the ball.
Barrett makes the first of his 2 free throws. He has 18 points.
As you see, Spo letting the ref know that was a foul on the other end, which leads to this.
Second one bounces out on Barrett. His first miss from the line. New York 73, Heat 54. Adebayo handoff to Strus. Fires it to his left to Martin. Bounce pass to Jimmy. Mid-post, left side with Grimes on it. Gets to the bottom of the circle. Kicks it out to Strus. Moves it to Bam. Bam where Jimmy was. The jumper. It's off. Mitchell Robinson threw it away. Butler has it. Bottom of the circle. Kicks it out to Lowry. Left wing 3. It's off. Barrett has a rebound. Missed opportunity by Miami. They trail 73-54. 5:19 remains. Barrett flips it up, misses. Robinson got fouled as he got the offensive rebound. I think Bam got him from behind. If that's the case, it'll be the third personal on Adebayo. It is. And Robinson at the line. As I noted before, 3 of 10 in this series from the line in the playoffs, shooting just that, 30%. Hit 48% during the regular season. So stopping the clock and trying to avoid scoring to happen. Foul, Mitchell Robinson. I should say he missed the first, but he bricked the first.
When you look at his stat line still, why is he out there? It might not be the 2 points, but it's probably the 10 rebounds.
Absolutely.
2 assists, 2 steals. I mean, he's such a big body inside. If he could just hit free throws.
He'd be something else. He missed the second. Jimmy will bring it up. New York up 73-54. What a third quarter for them. Jimmy, right wing. 6 on the shot clock, pulls it out top. Snaps it to Lowry, who leaves it for Strus. Fires, 3 ball. It stays in. It looked like it was going to pop out from the left corner pocket. His 4th make from downtown. Strus now has 14. He trailed by 16. 73-57, 4:35 remains here in the third quarter. Brunson moving across the top of a 3-2 zone by Miami. Ball gets deflected out of bounds into a Heat ball.
Kyle Lowry with a lot of pressure outside the 3-point line on Julius Randle. But this is that stop-score game. You got to start playing to finish off this quarter. Like you said, Jax, a 10-point deficit would be great.
Jimmy working the right side. Gets the baseline. Snapped it to Bam. The jumper. Right elbow. Nothing but net. And timeout, New York. That's enough of a pushback for Tibbs right now. Once staring at a 19-point hole, it's now 14.
Well, a lot less up and down for New York right now. Miami's getting the game back at the pace they want, a little bit slower.
New York 73, Heat 59. 4:10 remains here in the third quarter. Calling all boys and girls ages 7 to 16, the junior Miami Heat dancers. That camp is taking place at the Kaseya Center this very summer, July 10 through 14, led by Miami Heat dance director Natalia Gonzalez, along with the Miami Heat dancers. Camp will focus on helping young dancers find individuality while building social skills and self-confidence, all the while having fun learning the latest dance trends. Visit heat.com/junior heat dancers for more information. Sign up early to receive a discounted camp rate. Early bird pricing ends on May 15th. So 17-7 to open up this quarter for New York. The Heat still trailing in the quarter by 9, trailing in the game by 14. New York's hit 7 of their 12 shots in this quarter, which includes 4 of 8 from downtown.
It's been the big 3. I mean, all of their scoring. Brunson with 26, Julius Randle with 17, RJ with 18. How about 2 points off the bench? I mean, if you're Miami right now, you're going, just hit some shots and stop those 3 guys or challenge them a bit more. Make somebody else step up and score. I don't think anyone consistently will tonight.
Only 5 of 27 from downtown for Miami. 11 is splashed down in 28 tries for New York. Here's Brunson, top of the circle, moves it to Randle. Randle puts it on the floor, gets to the bottom of the circle, threw it away, and a foul was called.
Oh.
Wow. I mean, that ball was in the chest of Bam Adebayo, and that foul is on Miami. It's bonus time, so Randle goes to the line. That foul's on Lowry, who poked that thing away.
And I can see Spo right now into the ears of the official because, I mean, I thought Kyle was underneath Randle, really disturbing him, but Randle got a first step on him, got to the lane, and just threw it away.
First free throw goes for Jules. 5 of 7 from the line. He has 18 points, as does Barrett. They're led by 26 is New York. from Brunson. The spin, the dribble, and now the offering from Randall. It bounces out. Jimmy with the rebound as he got fouled from behind by Randall. No call. New York up 74-59. 3:47 remains in the third quarter. Lowry with the rock. Right side of the arc. Uses a screen from Bam. Pump fake. Got Hartenstein in the air. Put up a bunny that didn't bounce in the hole. Randall with the rebound. Kicks it up to Barrett. Barrett traveled. Too many steps by Barrett. Turned a Euro step into a global step. 74-59. New York still in command. 3:26 to go here in the third. Butler, 12 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, a steal and 3 blocks. Moves the ball to Martin. Martin a handoff to Jimmy. Back to Martin. Free ball, top of the arc. Splash! Just the 6th make in 28 tries for Miami from downtown. Martin is first in 2 tries. He has 5 points.
That's a double to Jimmy Butler off of a Martin exchange. So you have to shoot that. That's a nice wide open shot.
That 19-point lead is now 12. Brunson, the drive. Teardrop goes at the bottom of the circle. He has 28. (76-62). New York out front. Turnover Miami. Grimes moves it to Randall. Steps into a 3. He got it. Transition excellence by New York. 4th made 3 in 7 tries by Randall. He has 21. Butler kicks it out top into the hand of Kyle Lowry. He's got a left screen, uses it for Bam. Drive, leaves it for Jimmy. Got Hartenstein in the air, who raked Jimmy's right hand. And Butler will head to the line where he's hit 6 of 7. With the Heat trailing by 17 once again.
And I mean, when you look at Randall's 3, it's miscommunication in transition. 2 guys chasing the ball, pointing, communicating, because someone should have been a bit more present on his catch.
Jimmy's first, up and rattles in. His 7th make in 8 tries. He has 13 points. 14 from Strus, 14 from Adebayo, 13 from Jimmy. Gonna need somebody else. Vincent's on the bench with 4 fouls. Love with just 4 points. Nothing from Lowry in 6 tries. 5 from Martin. Zeller with 2 points. 5 from Duncan Robinson. Going to take more from everybody as Jimmy makes them both. And there are 3 Heat players with 14 points. Strus, Adebayo, and Butler. Butler, Lowry, Martin, Zeller, and Robinson going against Hartenstein, Grimes, Brunson, Randall, and Barrett. Barrett working the left baseline. High over the top of Zeller. Gets it. Oh, bounced off that left block and put one high in the air. Touched nothing but net. He has 20. New York up 81-64. Martin working out of the right corner. Powers it up and in. He drew the and one. He'll head to the line after the make.
He slithered through Hartenstein and Randall with a tough finish inside.
That's the more.
Yeah.
It's needed right now.
I always like to say this, Jack. It's more, but I'd even say this. It's efficient. You know, you're not asking anyone to go in there and take 20 shots. But when you get an opportunity, make it. If everyone just makes one more shot, whole different ballgame.
Bucket goes for Caleb Martin, his first attempt from the free throw line. He has 8 points, 2 rebounds, a single assist in 15 minutes. He trail 81-67, 127 remains in the third. Brunson threw it right to Butler. Another rip for Jimmy, his 4th. To Duncan for 3. It's off, and Zeller just got clobbered. Going to be a loose ball foul. It's bonus time for Miami. Zeller headed to the line. He is.
Well, what a great pursuit from Cody Zeller, who was really trailing on that quick and deep 3 from Duncan in transition, but as a good big man does, continues to get to the rim.
Made the first. Zeller's played just 6 minutes. 1 of 2 from the floor, now 1 for 1 from the line. 3 points, 2 rebounds, and an assist. Got 4 fouls available. Short arm, the second one. Randall has a loose ball. Zeller took it away, and there's going to be a foul.
Oh.
Man. Plentiful on the personal fouls.
It's twice in this quarter alone where Miami's so close to coming up with a big stop or a big steal, and it's just something chippy, which is not the way this game started in the first half, right?
Oh, the physicality was allowed.
For both sides.
Yeah.
I mean.
No, that's my point. Kyle with 3 personal fouls now. Both teams in bonus for the remaining 1:15 here in the third quarter. Randall nets that one. He's now 6 of 9 from the free throw line. He's got 22 points. Knicks 82, Heat 68, 1:15 remains. Second is a miss by Randall. 12 third quarter points for Jules. That's a part of his 22 points. Jimmy working from the right wing. It's a screen from Duncan. Gets off the ball to Zeller and moves it left to Martin. Comes back right, spins it to the bottom of the circle. Pulls it back out. 5 on the shot clock. Lowry, the catch. Feeds Martin. Bobbles out of his hands. Randall coming the other way. He lost the ball. Lowry took it that time. Nice and clean. No whistle allowed. Duncan. Sidestep. Fires a 3. Rips the net. 82-71 with 41 seconds to go here in the third. It ain't 10, but it's close. It's 11.
When you give Duncan time to get the ball down off the deck, right, he used that to get his feet set, and that's a big part of his rhythm.
2 of 4 from downtown for Duncan Robinson. 30 seconds to go here in the third quarter. New York up 82-71. Their largest lead has been 19. Here's Randall. Snaps it inside. Got it to Barrett. He got it up and in over the top of Duncan Robinson. 84-71. 12 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Lowry with the rock. Here comes Zeller for a screen. Gives it to him to his right. He uses it. The drive. Leaves it for Martin for 3. Got it from the left wing. Knocked it down right in the face of Julius Randle. Exactly what Miami needed, because if you get it to 10, then you're in.
And Kyle Lowry, you talk about experience. He orchestrated that. He called for the 1-4 down. He pointed. He got a screen going right, attacked the rim, but there was another one for Caleb to get open on the left side, and that wasn't even a thought for Kyle to go up. He knew that ball was going to an open shooter on the wing.
Miami outscored New York 20-11 over the last 5:55 of the third quarter to make this a 10-point contest, and a contest at that. All I need is 12 more minutes to settle this. This is the Miami Heat audio experience.
The season is here, and so is your chance to experience all the thrilling Heat basketball live and in the stands. As the official marketplace of the NBA, Ticketmaster has got you covered with the largest selection of seats of any ticketing marketplace. Do not miss any of the action. Grab your tickets now at Ticketmaster.com/heat.
At the UPS store, not every small business needs the same thing, but every small business needs something. We're the scanning and faxing store, the printing store, the packing and shipping store,
I need my designing place and my printing place to be the same place store.
We're the one-stop, right around the corner, everything you need so you can be unstoppable store. The UPS store, be unstoppable. The UPS store locations are independently owned. Product services, pricing, and hours may vary. See Center for details.
Have you heard about El Car Wash, the official car wash of the Miami Heat? For as low as $19.99 per month, you can enjoy unlimited express car washes at all of our 20-plus locations from Miami through Palm Beach. If you are on your way to work, having a night on the town, or just want the refreshing feeling of a sparkly clean car, come through one of our state-of-the-art car washes for a high-quality, fast, and fun finish. Visit elcarwash.com to find a location nearest you. El Car Wash. Always drive clean.
Hey, it's the Good Greek Spiro, and we all know that an important part of winning a championship is getting there. And as the Miami Heat pursues another championship year, they trust the Good Greek to get them there. And when it's time for you to move like the Miami Heat and call Good Greek Moving and Storage. Whether it's local or long distance, go to goodgreek.com. Good Greek Moving and Storage, the official movers of the Miami Heat.
Good Greek Moving and Storage, your superhero movers.
Hey, Heat Nation, the best way to celebrate a Heat win is with Papa John's Pizza. Because when the Heat win, you win too. The day after a Heat win, get 50% off online orders at regular menu price when you order from the Papa John's app or papajohns.com using the promo code HEATWIN. And don't forget to join Papa Rewards for exclusive items and score points towards free pizza with every order. Papa John's, the official delivery pizza of the Miami Heat. Offer valid for online orders only. Not valid with other discounts. Delivery fee and taxes extra and are not subject to discount offer.
Time to get back courtside with the Heat. The Heat is on the radio.
Time for the fourth quarter presented by Popular Bank. Miami's team, Miami's Bank. The Heat trail by 10. In this very same situation in Game 5 against the number one seeded Milwaukee Bucks. The Miami Heat trailed in that Game 5 by 16 before closing out and winning and moving to this round. That was then. This is now, and we're underway.
And Jimmy's starting the fourth quarter. You know what that means, Jim.
He's playing all 12 minutes if needed.
It's business.
New York 84, Miami 74. Lowry and one as he worked from the mid-post left side with the floater. Handshakes around. I love that celebration by Lowry, by the way. Just a simple handshake.
It's business. Another guy. He gets it. But how about them, Miami, going to the Lowry-Zeller two-man game pick and roll? They've attacked that a little bit more now in the second half, just looking for options.
Also, it's nice to see the three ball go a little bit. Miami has made 4 of its last 6. 3-point percentage has gotten into the teens for Miami. That's a tough one.
All you got to do is hit one and something jumps.
Heat now on a 13-3 run over the last 148. 84-77 our count with 11:37 to go. Heat trailing by 7. Largest lead for New York, 19. Here's Brunson. Looking to his right with Lowry all over him. Spins left. Gets it to Hart. Hart jab step. Now the drive right side. Right into Zeller's chest. Got it to go. Quick inbound by Jimmy up to Martin. It's it back to Lowry. Uses a screen left from Zeller. Bounce pass to Zeller. Collects himself. Gets to Martin. Wide open for 3 from the left side. And it's off. Hart with the rebound and push. New York up 86-77. 11 minutes to go. Brunson to the free throw line. Bottom of the circle, just plowing. And they're going to call a block on Lowry, who stood his ground at the bottom of that circle. And that'll be his 4th. Spo's looking at his crew. Is he going to challenge this one? He's looking away.
Oh, wow. I
think Kyle had position.
I thought he rotated over. If anything, it's like the contact. You allow the contact on the drive to get to Kyle.
Brunson at the line where he is 7 of 8, part of his 28-point performance. Make it 29. 10-point game again, 87-77. New York in front, 10:55 to go. The Heat have whittled down a 19-point lead to make it a game here in the fourth quarter. Brunson 3 dribbles, a spin, another dribble, another spin, and the free throw, nothing but net. He has 30. 22 for Randall and Barrett each. They're not in the game right now. Brunson, Grimes, Hart, Hartenstein, and Toppin. But against Butler, Lowry, Martin, Zeller, and Duncan Robinson. Little faux pressure from New York on the inbound. Kyle freely dribbles up. Snaps it to Duncan, who gets it to Jimmy. Top of the arc, right side. Spin, back to Duncan. Bounce pass to Jimmy inside the arc. Right side. 6 on the shot clock. He drives. Leaves it for Zeller. Gets up and flushes it from the left-hand side. Great look by Butler. His 7th assist to go with 14 points and 6 rebounds. Plus a block and 4 steals. For a man that's not on the all-defensive NBA team. A joke. He trailed 88-79. 10-16 remains in the game. Toppin. Drives left side. Throws it right into the hands of Martin. He gets ripped by Brunson. Back on the floor. Ball loose to Hartenstein. He throws up a brick, but he's fouled by Zeller. Man, oh man. The Heat had an opportunity, and it turns into Hartenstein at the line.
You know what's really tough, Jax, is when you look at the hustle stats and those hustle points and miscellaneous stuff, Miami's doing well, holding their own. They're coming up with some unlucky bounces like we just saw there, and they're not hitting shots, good shots. And that's been the story of this game so far.
A swirl in from the free throw line for Hartenstein. His first attempt of the contest of any variety. And he makes that one. He's got a point to go with 4 rebounds, a single assist, as well as a block. 10-point game with 10:06 to go. New York in front, 89-79. Make it 90-79. Bam back in. We'll bring it up the right side. Snaps it out top to Lowry. Lowry gets a screen from Bam. It uses it from the right-hand side. Fires it to Martin. To Duncan for 3. It's off from the left corner pocket. Rebound by Grimes. He leaves it for Brunson. And Mitchell Robinson ready to check in on the next dead ball. Brunson trying to get by Lowry. He does. He scoops it left hand and trails him. 92-79. New York in front. Jimmy with the rock already on the other end. Sees 3 jerseys. Leaves it for Lowry. Snaps it to Martin. Working the baseline. Leaves it for Duncan. Back to Martin. Top of the arc. Wide open for 3. Jab step. Pulls it back. Moves it to Lowry. Gets it to Bam. Mid-post left side. He snaps it in the right corner to Duncan for 3. Nothing but net for Duncan Robinson. His third made 3 in 6 tries. Back to 10. New York up 92-82. 9:05 to go.
Bam had one-on-one inside position with Grimes, but he trusted his shooter and understand you're down on the road. You'll take 3 instead of 2.
Top it. 3 ball. Top of the arc. Long rebound. Right back to New York. Hart has it. He's harassed by Lowry. Lost the ball on the dribble. Jimmy got it off the floor. To Martin. To Lowry. Lowry pulls it back to Duncan. Duncan the drive. Kicks it out top to Lowry. Pump fake. Back to Duncan. Stayed on a toe. They think he traveled. He didn't. Got it to Martin. To Lowry for 3. Splash! Kyle Lowry. Pushing closer for Miami. 92-85. Knicks still in front. 8:30 remains in this contest. Timeout. New York.
And the composure of Duncan, right? He had a couple opportunities to get one up, but attacked the paint instead, generated a collapse on the defense around the horn to open Kyle Lowry on the wing. And Jack's late game, who's going to stay tight? Who's going to keep their heads?
Since the double-digit lead expanded to 19, 7 is the closest Miami's gotten. They've done it a couple times. That's the separation now with 8:30 remaining in this game 4 with the Heat up 3-1 in the series. This is the Miami Heat audio experience.
This is Jason Jackson with the Miami Heat, and I'm here to introduce you to Accordis, preferred partner of the Miami Heat. Accordis provides the latest technology to help us and many more enterprises like yours to thrive with their solutions for network, managed printing, IT security, and more. They hold one of South Florida's largest authorized partner networks, partnering with Cisco, Microsoft, Samsung, LG, Xerox, Dell, HP, and dozens more. Accordis gives your business the fast and effective tech game plan it needs to continue to win. To start winning with us, contact Accordis today at 1-888-331-3134 or visit them at www.accordiscorp.com.
Imagine a bank that is always in your court, one that sees their customers as part of a team with a common goal to achieve your dreams. Well, imagine that. There is one. We're Amerant. We're ready to help you wherever you are in life, and just as importantly, wherever you want to go. Because at Amerant, we want you to live a life beyond what you could imagine. Amerant, official bank of the Miami Heat. Member FDIC.
Fly to Philly, take off to Tampa, depart for Denver. Following your team on the road is more rewarding with the new American Airlines Advantage program. Your flights and everyday spend not only earn you miles towards your next trip, but also loyalty points toward Advantage status. All the more reason to purchase both a home and away jersey. With status comes great benefits like priority boarding, free checked bags, and complimentary upgrades. Not a member? Enroll for free today at AA.com. American Airlines, you are why we fly. Terms and conditions apply.
Injured in a crash? You deserve Anajar and Levine. We stand up to the big insurance companies. They want you to settle for a fraction of what your case is worth, but we'll fight to get you the maximum money for your injuries. Experience the Anajar and Levine difference. Call me, Glenn Levine, at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733 for a free consultation and take back control of your life.
Main office, Fort Lauderdale.
Back to Miami Heat action. The Heat is on the radio.
8:30 remaining in the fourth quarter. Miami has climbed to within 92-85 on the NBA playoff Wednesday night scoreboard and schedule. 40 minutes before tip-off, Lakers and Golden State, game number 5. LA leads that series 3-1. National Hockey League, under 2 minutes remaining in the third period. Toronto leads the Panthers 2-1. Could be a game 5 on Friday, but let's hope for the opposite, just like we're hoping for here. Jax?
Tommy, thank you very much. The Heat stores at Dolphin Mall, Pembroke Lakes Mall, Dadeland Mall, Miami International Airport, and Kaseya Center are packed with the latest and greatest in Heat swag that'll make you a legend from the beach to the blacktop. Log on to MiamiHeatStore.com to check out store hours. Since New York led 73-54, Miami has outscored New York 31-19. That last little push, Kyle Lowry's first three-pointer made in 5 tries in this contest. Sometimes it's win, not how many. Thanks to Max and Duncan, by the way, for hitting 7 of 16. Rest of the team, 3 of 19 from downtown. Barrett bringing it up. Barely gets it across in time. Loose ball. Duncan picks it up. Jimmy has it. Thanks to the pressure of the Heat defense. Duncan with the rock, top of the arc to Lowry. Bounce pass to Butler. Butler outside, the paint on the left side. Kicks it out top to Lowry. Lowry back to Jimmy. Jimmy the drive into the paint. Kicks it out top. Lowry pump fake. Got Mitchell Robinson flying. 3-ball from Kyle Lowry that rips the net. His second in 6 tries. He has 9.
And a hockey assist from Jimmy Butler. Attacked the paint. Drew everybody in. Kicked it out to Duncan for the extra pass.
92-88. Knicks in front. Not by as much as they used to be. Brunson trying to break down Martin. Drive to Randall. Got it. Inside. There's a foul on Duncan Robinson as Randall fed Mitchell Robinson.
Listen, if Julius Randall wants to pass off layups in traffic to Mitchell Robinson, who you know is going to get the hack-a-shack treatment at this point, please continue that.
The Heat with still one more to give. Near side inbound. Brunson has it. Fires a 3 top of the arc. Contested by Jimmy. But that thing ripped the net. His 4th make in 9 tries from downtown. He has 35. New York 95. Miami 88. 7:20 to go. Lowry. Dribbling right side. Double team comes. Mitchell Robinson got out of it. Lowry got up in the air. Got it to Bam. The shake. The jumper from the bottom of the circle. It's short. Bam gets his own rebound. Knocks it to Jimmy. To Duncan for 3. Got it! Duncan Robinson is here, everybody. It's his neighborhood. Left side splashdown for Duncan. He's hit 4 of 7. He's got 14 off the pine in 15 minutes.
And Bam got the tip. Duncan relocated to the corner with his hands up.
It's a 4-point game. Knicks 95. Heat 91. It's getting physical out there. No call. Brunson misses a 3. Mitchell Robinson had the offensive rebound. Ripped away by Lowry. He lost the rock but got it back before Barrett could get to it. Gets it to Duncan. He's wide open. Left wing. Rattles out. Brunson gets the ball and he's getting waved the other direction by his head coach, but he jogged that thing up. Spo slapping those hands. Once again, his defense all fired up. Barrett has the rock. Cut off by Lowry. He gets off the ball into the hands of Randall. And a foul inside, away from the action on Kyle Lowry. That's his 5th.
And I was watching that exchange, Jax, because it was getting physical up top. And the officials caught the reaction. Kyle had him hooked, but RJ initiated the hook, and that's the frustrating part. But Kyle, in that situation, let him cut through. Just let him go. He's got his head turned. He's too important. to foul out of this game with 6 minutes and 2 seconds left.
He'll sit down. Vincent is in with 4 personal fouls on the inbound. Barrett working behind an illegal screen from Robinson, and he slipped and threw it down. Timeout Miami. I mean, Mitchell Robinson was sliding left and right, up and down. Not a legal screen. But he rolled open and threw that thing down as we have a timeout on the floor with the Heat trailing by 6 with 5:54 to go in Game 5 with the Heat up 3-1, trying to eliminate the New York Knicks, and they don't want to go anywhere. This is the Miami Heat audio experience.
When it comes to basketball in Florida, Valley Sports Sun is the heart of the state, bringing you to the hardwood for all the biggest moments.
Kaboom! He's on fire!
Watch your hometown team turn up the temperature as they battle the very best around the league.
Oh, my.
Plus, pregame with your favorite Valley Sports team before and after each game for the Heat live pre- and post-game shows.
Yes.
Catch the Heat all season long on Valley Sports Sun, the Valley Sports app, and Valley Sports Plus.
You love watching, following, and sometimes even playing the game. Don't ever let an injury keep you from it. Let the all-pro staff at Baptist Health Orthopedic Care, the official sports medicine provider of the Miami Heat, get you back to what you love. Visit baptisthealth.net/ortho for more information. Doesn't it feel good to know you can go where the pros go?
Can health insurance be a doorway to a healthier life? To yoga classes, to nutrition classes, to nurses you don't need an appointment to see, or even community specialists who give you access to helpful resources? It can. Our Florida Blue Centers offer all that and a whole lot more. All you have to do is walk through the door. What else can health insurance do? Find out at floridablue.com. Florida Blue, your local Blue Cross Blue Shield. Florida Blue is a trading of Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Florida, Inc.
At the UPS store, not every small business needs the same thing, but every small business needs something. We're the scanning and faxing store, the printing store, the packing and shipping store,
I need my designing place and my printing place to be the same place store.
We're the one-stop, right around the corner, everything you need so you can be unstoppable store. The UPS store, be unstoppable. The UPS store locations are independently owned. Product services, pricing, and hours may vary. See Center for details.
You hearing this? It sounds like
it's in playoff basketball.
Time to tap into playoff mode. That non-stop, claw your way to the top, give it all you got type of thing. From inside the paint to outside the arena.
Where did this come from?
Everybody's got to get in playoff mode and stay in playoff mode.
Unbelievable.
Every single round. The NBA playoffs presented by Google Pixel continue on ABC, ESPN, and TNT.
Time to get back courtside with the Heat. The Heat is on the radio.
Time for tonight's performance of the game. It's brought to you by the new Telluride X Pro from Kia, official vehicle of the Miami Heat. Kia, movement that inspires. Amy, will you inspire us?
Yeah, I'm going to take a page out of the book of Jax and put something positive into the universe and go with Duncan Robinson.
Got to do it.
Short-term memory for me. He's hit a couple big ones, and he's going to have to hit a couple more.
Tommy.
Amy, if he had hit that one, I would have concurred. But I'm going to go the opposite direction, make you happy. Since Toronto won tonight in hockey, I'm going to go with Jalen Brunson. I don't know why. I just figure I will.
Way to change it up. Way to throw it all crazy.
Thank you.
In the atmosphere. Alejandro.
Well, I'll do what I always do. I'll go with Jimmy Butler. Hasn't been his night, but guess what? There's 5:54 remaining, and he can turn things around here.
Jimmy just 3 of 10 from the floor, 8 of 9 from the line, 14 points, 6 rebounds, 9 assists, though. A block and 4 steals.
Yeah, a rebound and assist away from a triple-double.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Bam, has it, top of the circle, hand off to Dunk. Wide open for 3 after the handoff doesn't go. Caleb Martin with the offensive rebound. Out to Bam. Hand off to Duncan again. Gets it to Caleb. Caleb trying to get away from Julius Randle, pulls it back out top. 5 on the shot clock. Duncan, the drive. He has to put it up off the glass. Misses. Ball's loose. Brunson has it. 97-91. New York up with 5:15 to go. 5:17 make it. As we've got a foul. That foul's going to be on Duncan Robinson. And it's bonus time. And so Mitchell Robinson goes to the line, which, by the way, may be part of the deal right now.
Definitely part of the deal. 5 minutes.
Do this for 3 more minutes.
5 minutes and 17 seconds.
5 more minutes and what's that?
5:17.
17 seconds.
Yeah.
3 more. 3:17. Boop. And then, of course, Robinson's first make in 3 tries. Just his 4th make in the series in 14 attempts. And he's getting mad love from the house as he tries another. And that wasn't going to work. And it didn't, because he hit the front of the rim. It's a 7-point game with 5:10 to go. New York up 98-91. Vincent gets to Bam, top of the arc. Bam, right-hand dribble. Now to his left. Now on the drive. Wide open. Pauses. Spins around. High off the glass over the top of Mitchell for a kiss. And his 16th points.
Wow. And I thought he had the layup, but then he spun back around. That's knowing your personnel. A shot blocker in front of you, so didn't give him the look.
They're hacking Robinson. He's going to the line again. I'm with Spo on this. It's not something he does. I was tempted to ask Spo if he just talked about something that was just going to be a wrinkle just for this game. I knew he wouldn't tell me, so I didn't ask.
Well, you got to keep
Hacker Robinson is smart at this point. You can foul him in open court as he makes the first one, and everybody loves it. But if you're trading 1 for 2 or 1 for 3, you'll do it the rest of the game.
Well, you got
not the rest of the game, until the last 2 minutes.
Yeah, keep the ball out of Barrett, Brunson, or Randall's hands as much as you can.
And he's getting the MVP chant. It's Mitchell Robinson for being 2 of 5 from the line. He has 6 points, 10 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals. He made them both. Hey, listen, if he's making them, that's a big deal. And now a hack on the other end. They had it to give so they could get Mitchell Robinson out of the game. He did his job. What did he make? On those 3 trips, 3 of 6? Yeah.
All right, let's play.
Now we're back to it.
Here we go.
Heat down 7. 4:40 to go. Knicks 100, Heat 93. Jimmy with the free throw line. Gets it Martin. He got a drive. He kicks it out to Duncan. 3 ball. Splash! Duncan at it again. Robinson, 5 makes in 9 tries. He has 17. He's the Heat's leading scorer.
Caleb Martin again attacking the rim. I don't think he's looking to score. That's by design, Jax. You're getting Duncan weak side off the screens.
Brunson, free throw line. It bottles in. 102.96. 4:06 to go. Jimmy brings it up the right side. Spo wants, that same action, and he's kicking and flailing. Jimmy the drive, puts it up. It goes in. He put it up when he was falling down. How did he make it? He has 16.
Underhand, no rim. That's a feel for the basket, to say the least.
By the way, Duncan is tied a season high with 5 3-pointers made in this game. Bam just fouled Brunson at the free throw line with 7 on the shot clock. And it's bonus time for New York, so he'll stroll to the line where he's hit 9 of 10, part of his massive performance. 37 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists. Jalen Brunson came to push the series back to Miami. 3:38 to go.
Yeah, not surprised by that at all. This is someone who sat in 2 post-game pressers in this series and said, I've got to do more. I have to change everything about the way. That's what the last one was. When someone said, what do you guys have to change? He said, everything.
Brunson puts it up, makes it. Yeah, 2 of the 3 losses. He's grabbed that microphone and put it on him. Got 32 points in game 4, eclipsed by 38 in this one. .41 is his high in the playoffs. He missed the second one. Jimmy got the rebound. 103-98. 3:33 to go. Timeout Miami. And we'll keep this timeout right here and talk about this situation. Amy Alderberg. I imagine we're not going to see Mitchell Robinson anymore. At least not until inside 2 minutes when you can't have the deliberate off-ball foul without penalty. So that being said, this next minute and a half is going to be something else, huh?
I mean, it doesn't mean you're going to make them. They've gotten a little bit more fluid offensively in the last couple minutes here, but I don't know. I think that this team always believes that they're in games. They're a 5-point game for as rough as the shooting night's been for Miami, and that's they found a way to claw and stay in games when the shots have not been falling all season long.
Listen, the Miami Heat, Game 5 against the number 1 seed, had to take it to overtime. That's Jimmy Butler. Got that bucket to go with a second to go in regulation. With, what do we got here, 3.5 minutes to go. Just looking back at that game, the Heat were down by 8 at that point. And probably a lot of people not believing. This game is separated by 5 points. And I think the Heat have earned belief beyond Heat Nation with this performance thus far in these 2023 playoffs. Butler with a rock. Working right side. Mid-range. Jumper and nothing but net. Mr. Mid-range. Jimmy G buckets. It might be go time. He's now up to 5 of 12 that have gone in. He's got 18 points after a slow start from the floor. 103-100. 3 minutes to go. Hartenstein. Handoff. Barrett for 3. It's a miss. Hartenstein with the rebound. Got it back to Barrett, left side. Back out top. Brunson has the rock. 8 on the shot clock. He's moving and grooving. Duncan picks him up. He kicks it left side. Barrett blocked by Jimmy. He caught the ball. He stepped out of bounds. And they're giving it to Miami.
Looks like a guy that's a pretty good defensive player, huh?
Oh, no. I mean, why would you vote for that guy for all defense, all NBA? I mean, top of the league in steals, guards anybody on the floor. 100 esteemed panelists didn't think so. A foul as Jimmy was about to elevate again from his spot outside the right elbow. He got fouled by Brunson. That'll be his first personal foul in 45 minutes.
And let me just make this point on back-to-back possessions. Jimmy's getting screens at the top, and where a lot of guys would try to curl around that screen hard and get to the rim, Jimmy, sometimes you call it like a banana cut, kind of goes a little bit wide so he can gear up and get into a straight line drive from the wing as he misses the first free throw. But that's someone who's like taking his time to size up the matchup or how the defense makes an adjustment on that screen.
Jimmy 8 of 10 from the line. Second one goes. He has 19. 17 for Duncan Robinson. 16 for Bam Adebayo. 14 for Max Strus, who's not in the game. It's Butler, Adebayo, Vincent, Martin, and Robinson. Going against Hartenstein, Grimes, Brunson, Randall, and Barrett. Randall, right wing, picks up his dribble. Bam cut him off. Got it to Barrett. 5 on the shot clock. Barrett, top of the arc. He's going to have to let it fly. He drives. 2-1, got it up. He missed it, but Hartenstein was there to cram it. Off the miss. 105-101. 2:06 to go. Butler with the rock. Gets it to Duncan. Sidestep. 3 ball. It's off. Jimmy with the offensive rebound. He fires a 3.
Well, they called the foul.
They finally called the foul. It was late.
On Jimmy.
And it was on Butler because he flattened Barrett. For Jimmy, that's his 3rd personal foul. It's bonus time, so we're strolling. 1:58 to go. 105 for New York. Miami 101. Barrett, 3 for 4 from the line, part of his 22 points. He also has 7 rebounds, 2 assists, and a block. Barrett makes the first. And here comes Mitchell Robinson as we are now inside 2 minutes. So no intentional fouls from this point forward. Lowry's back in, and Vincent will take a seat. Barrett makes the second. He'd still have 2 timeouts in their challenge. Same thing for New York. It's a 6-point game under 2 minutes to go. New York 107, 101 for Miami. Jimmy leaves it for Martin. Martin right hand dribble, top of the arc, almost got it ripped from behind. Back to Jimmy. Top of the circle. Got ripped by Grimes. And Barrett can barely cross the timeline with Bam all over. He just throws it up. A missed dunk ends up into the hands of Randall, who's double teamed in the corner, kicks it out top. Timeout, New York. 1:23 remains after that scramble. It's a 6-point game. Great job by Grimes with his second steal at the top of the circle, picking Jimmy's pocket.
Well, he got nailed on a Bam screen and stuck with it. He looks like he's in pain. He's grabbing looks like it's his outside of his left knee as he's limping up the court. But here we go, Jax. This is it. Get a stop and a score if you're Miami.
1:23 remains. What an incredible performance in this elimination game, or as New York sees it, a continuation game by Jalen Brunson, a finalist for Most Improved Player in just his 35th playoff game in his career. 38 points, 3 shy of his playoff high of 41 last year against the Jazz when he was with the Mavericks. 8 rebounds, 7 assists. Barrett has his back with 24, 22 from Randall. The next highest scorer for New York is Grimes with 8. Miami more spread out as 5 Miami Heat players have 11 points or more, and Lowry's ready to join the club. He has 9. 34 of the 38 for Brunson have come since the first quarter. So inbound, 9 on the shot clock. Barrett trying to get it in. It's getting deep in this count. Another timeout. That's the last one, by the way, for New York. And I think, oh no, that was the 5 count. Heat ball. I thought they tried to get the timeout. So did Thibodeau. Wow. I mean, you got to feel that rhythm in your body as a professional player. I mean, you don't need your head coach calling timeout there. Heat ball. 107-101. 1:16 to go. Duncan to Lowry, top of the arc. Lowry, Barrett, jab step, pulls it back. Bam, screen left. Lowry takes it, bounce pass to Bam. He flies up, he throws it down. Randall didn't even try to contest it. And for good reason, it wouldn't have worked. Inbound with the Heat down 4. Tick-tock, tick-tock. They got to get this thing across the timeline. They don't do it. Oh, my goodness. Bam just took it away. They're going to call it a foul after a violation of not getting it across in 8 seconds. No call, so you can't challenge something that's not called. That's not even on the challenge list, I don't believe.
Oh, and Spo is just irate.
What a bad miss. Let's see if we can get this timed out here in slow-mo. And then Bam gets called for a foul and an all-ball rip. 107-103. New York up 4. 51.6 seconds remain. Barrett at the line. 5 of 6 for him from there so far tonight. Nip and tuck time. And he rattles that thing in. He ain't shook. 25 for Barrett. I'll take another. Rebound. The miss. It goes in. No timeout for Miami. Off they go. Down 6. 47 seconds to go. New York 109. Miami 103. Duncan. Bounce pass to Bam. Kicks it out top to Lowry. Sidestep. 3 ball. Missed it. Jimmy just rips the ball away from Grimes. They get it from each other. It's going to be a jump ball. They were tussling on the hardwood to get that one. Let's pause 10 seconds to allow stations to identify themselves. This is the Miami Heat audio experience.
The Miami Heat play here. WQAM Miami, WPOW HD2 Miami, WKIS HD2 Boca Raton. Powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys.
Max enters the game for Caleb. So Butler, Adebayo, Strus, Lowry, and Robinson, as Grimes and Butler will jump on the Heat end of the floor. Crew Chief John Goble ready to put it in the air. He does. The ball to Jimmy into the hands of Lowry, who just put it up for no reason. Ball is loose now. Jimmy has it on the floor. Timeout, Miami. Did they get it? They're going to call a foul? There's a foul being called, I believe, on Brunson. His second. Wow. Near side inbound. And now Miami wants a timeout, and they'll get it. Amy, I say we take 1-2 with 25 seconds remaining in regulation. He trailed by 6.
The season is here, and so is your chance to experience all the thrilling Heat basketball live and in the stands. As the official marketplace of the NBA, Ticketmaster has got you covered with the largest selection of seats of any ticketing marketplace. Do not miss any of the action. Grab your tickets now at Ticketmaster.com/Heat. Have you heard about El Car Wash, the official car wash of the Miami Heat? For as low as $19.99 per month, you can enjoy unlimited express car washes at all of our 20-plus locations from Miami through Palm Beach. If you are on your way to work, having a night on the town, or just want the refreshing feeling of a sparkly clean car, come through one of our state-of-the-art car washes for a high-quality, fast, and fun finish. Visit elcarwash.com to find a location nearest you. El Car Wash. Always drive clean.
Time to get back courtside with the Heat. The Heat is on the radio.
109-103. 25 seconds to go in this continuation game for New York, an elimination game for Miami. Talking about mindsets of each team. Going to be Heat ball near side inbound by Strus on the Heat side of the floor as the Heat are rocking from right to left in this half. This is what Spo does better than most. Drawn up the after timeout play. Strus will inbound. We'll get it into Lowry. Wide open for 3. Top of the arc. He missed it. They had to have a make there. A foul right on the rebound. And I think that foul is going to be on. I think Robinson got fouled by Bam. That's a perfect person you want catching the rock. As he's hit 3 of 6 in this game. Miami has one more timeout, trailing by 6. Time not on their side, nor is the score. Robinson made a couple the last time he was sent to the line. His first is a line drive make with ease. 110-103. 21 seconds to go. Robinson, second opportunity. On a miss, Miami's got to squeeze this Wilson. 2 dribbles, make it 3. Bend of the knees, up, a miss. Miami gets the rebound. It's loose. Randall got it, and that'll do it. 112-103. Bam for 3. He missed it. Rebound, New York. We'll see you on Friday in Miami. Elimination game number 2. As New York did what they wanted to do, extended the series. We got a game 6. 6:01 this game Boulevard on Friday night.
I mean, Miami fought back. They really dug themselves quite a hole with poor shooting. It wasn't one of those lack of effort games. The rebounding, there was a big disparity on the boards, 50-34, and that was one of the big, important parts of this game, right? Controlling the glass. You know that the Knicks are one of the better teams to do that, so that's a huge challenge every time. They gave themselves a chance at the end. This team did not come in here, Jax, thinking, it's all right, we got other opportunities, but you got to give New York credit. They came out tough. Well, they didn't come out tough with those 14 for their second quarter. They did. Their second quarter, I thought, was the key for them of this game with toughness. And all right, you tip your hat and you run it back on Friday. But it happens to be Jason Jackson's birthday.
51st birthday. I know what I want as a present. Call of the game presented by UKG, the official payroll provider of the Miami Heat. UKG, our purpose is people. Duncan to Lowry, top of the arc. Lowry, Barrett, jab step, pulls it back. Bam, screen left. Lowry takes it, bounce past the Bam. He flies up, he throws it down. Randall didn't even try to contest it. And for good reason, it wouldn't have worked. Bam with 18 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, a block, and a steal in 39 minutes. By the way, rocking and rolling with 5 personal fouls down the stretch. Miami's, out-rebounded since the first quarter, 39-19. Part of the problem as well in trying to get this win on the road and close it out. Last year in the second round, it took 6 games as well. The Heat taking care of Philly on the 12th day of May. Last year, somebody was hitting the 5-0. Once again, the final score in this one, the Knicks win, move the series 3-2, 112-103 the final. The Miami Heat audio experience returns on Friday night for round 2, game 6 of the white hot Miami Heat playoffs as the Heat host the Knicks again. The Heat is on the radio pregame show. We'll get underway at a time to be determined about